You don't even deserve, like, I feel like any who can't get the job done, you don't even deserve, like, your manifesto, like, read. I understand if you murk the, like, I'll read it, but, like,
I'm about to say no.
read it. Bro.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to episode 59 of The Jam. It's JJ, AB Alamat, the way it always is.
The way it always is.
We are one away from 60 ball. This is wicked. I thought we just hit the 50 ball.
I know. We really moving through these episodes.
I aged 10 years in 10 episodes. That's pretty much what it feels
As soon
like.
as we hit episode 60, we all gonna have like canes and gray hair.
Yeah, it's
Just agony.
Next week. Just next week. Ghosts on the pod. Thank you guys for joining us this week. We hope you go on to enjoy this episode. It is jam-packed as always.
Yes,
How it is every single week. We're going to talk about a little bit of banter. First, we're going to start addressing the community, jam talks and everything. Then we got a little bit of banter we're going to get into regarding MAYDAY again. You know, May 1st coming up. Lock in.
Come on.
No work, no school, no shopping.
Don't do it.
No work, no school, no shop.
People been saying it for like a month now, so you ain't getting.
So last y'all just last minute.
Turn on your TV one
gang.
You want to work for that
Loaded
white
to
man? Just let me know.
Involve me in this nonsense.
Right?
Society.
Blacks, stay over there.
Speaking of the blacks, we're going to talk a little bit about voting rights and how we don't have those anymore.
Yeah.
Back out. And then we're going to get into our main topics being Michael Jackson.
Ooh.
Oh, gosh, the movie.
Oh, that was a good one.
That
yeah.
was. That was.
And all that.
Somebody has their TV on in the background, just looked over their shoulder like,
Mike, is that
Mike?
Oh my God.
Then we're gonna move from him into the modern day Mike Speed, who is currently doing a tour in the Caribbean. What? You can't disrespect Michael. Shut up. Then we're gonna get a little bit into the Met Gala. Oh my gosh. And then I'm gonna bring the entire mood down by talking about the president almost got blicked the other day.
Nah, that's gonna bring the mood up.
Allegedly.
You can't sue me based on my feelings.
Oh God.
Feds wiretapping. Oh, the feds gonna get this. The
feds gonna get this.
Already on you.
It ain't me.
We gonna talk about that, and then we gonna wrap up with
I can't believe we've got
the reason why you've clicked on this video, and probably what's in the title, and probably what you skipped to already. Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
good.
Recently
God.
split up.
Lord.
Bastard.
How are we sitting here? That fat bastard. How are we sitting here
bastard.
talking about this? I never thought this story would see the light of day.
Nope.
I never thought, like,
Back out.
Hang out.
I never thought that, like, the n- would, like, cheat on her.
Oh my!
Like,
Alleged. He's a very good basketball player.
He a good basketball.
You don't know what happened.
He a Hall of Famer. We're gonna talk about it.
yeah, who did that shit, man?
And we're gonna talk about the doom of our entire. You know, if your legend's not getting it right, your average not getting it right. So we're gonna get into everything. If you do go on to enjoy this episode, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Like we always say, follow us on all the platforms. Alan, where can they find the podcast?
Bro,
Come on, man.
share this video. We finna hit 60 episodes.
Oh
We're,
my
like, doing
God.
it. What's the statistic?
What's
it's
the
like a
statistic?
year. Most podcasts don't do
Die
one
off.
year.
Oh,
they
yeah,
don't do like
yeah.
10 episodes.
Yeah, most
right?
podcasts, like 90% of podcasts don't make it past like 10 episodes.
We
or something
60
like
strong. Do you
Come
not understand
on.
that? Do you
Yeah,
not
come
understand
on.
we had the mayor of this city on this seat?
Oh my
And
God.
we four black
Sitting in this
men.
couch, man.
We had Hassan on here.
Chicago legends in this couch.
In this
Oh,
house,
bro, Big Mensa.
So like,
Chance.
I don't need to tell y'all like why y'all need to do what y'all need to do.
gotta do
y'all
it.
gonna have to share and like this video.
We better hit 130K.
And y'all know where y'all can share this, bro. Y'all can find this. Y'all know TikTok. I already know TikTok been doing us right. Instagram. Instagram been doing us
right. Crazy.
Ooh, oh, Facebook.
Facebook.
Been doing us blessed.
Come on, somebody.
Spotify. Acast. Blue Sky. And most of all, exclusive content from Patreon.
Oh my God.
Patreon.com/thejaampodcast.
Shout
Ooh.
out the
Yo, y'all gotta
Patreon.
have me on Good morning, man.
Oh, I'm about to say, what
So-
intro in the news? Oh my gosh, if we could reach. Oh! It was a perfect dab. I had to scream. But yeah. Appreciate y'all for following us along this closely and intently. Like we said, shout out to the Patreon family. Y'all be getting a lot more content as we continue moving around the world. So please go support us on Patreon. And yeah. You can follow us on all our individual platforms as well if you like what you're hearing. JMJ.
What you on, Matt?
JAAMstudios.com.
Hey, be the artist.
Of course. So let's get into the episode, with the first formalities, which is fit check.
Fit check.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I think we've hit everything.
I kind of
really
felt it
quick.
too.
Yeah.
Did I forget something? I don't think I
I
forgot
think we
nothing.
did. You was
goddamn
really
thing.
like
Yeah.
smooth,
It's
gang.
60 episodes at this point. It's gotta be a
veteran,
formula.
veteran.
You just did that shit smooth.
Oh God, he's
as
so
hell.
smooth. He just
Transition.
shout out to nigga.
Shoot your shot, y'all.
Yeah, what does that have to do with
My
that?
fault.
Let's get into the content. Holy man, I got the New Balances on.
New Balance on.
Same ones as
New
last
Balance,
episode.
yes,
I'm not
sir.
gonna lie, these have taken over the last like week's worth of episodes.
Yeah, you
Comfortability
doing me
is
now.
key.
You pulling the shit.
They just comfortable. Why would I
Yep.
wear anything else?
That's real.
Then I got some navy blue default pants from Uniqlo.
Shout out.
Shout out to one that just opened, even though I don't
How
know.
are
They
they?
probably implicated. These are very comfortable.
Yeah.
They probably implicated.
Oh no, they already.
Bizarre
Oh, they
shit.
probably are.
But it wouldn't. Nothing surprised me nowadays. But yeah, these are actually very comfortable. I got like a matching navy blue hoodie that come with it, and that's also very comfortable and it keep you warm.
I might
so.
have to shop me there.
Oh, they
got a lot of
Bro,
stuff.
It's
They
comfy.
nice.
It's like nothing too like crazy. It's not crazy pieces. It's just comfortable.
It's basics. Good.
But what is not basic is the shirt.
Ooh, shirt of hell.
You niggas don't even get this shirt.
Some of them got it,
do.
yeah.
Some of you do. If
Big
you
ass.
paid attention to the last Soho Studios drop,
Big ass.
Freedom T, big S on the back. I cannot rotate to show you. I got back problems, but you know what I'm saying?
Now he got back.
Nah,
Know what I'm saying?
Chain.
Chain hidden, know what I'm saying? Wrist stack hidden, hair ties hidden, even though the hair is down.
$1 million on the neck.
Me.
Don't ask about Matt's piece on his neck.
No,
That shit-
no,
that's
it's
a house.
fake.
He said no, it's fake. That's a house.
Alibaba.
gang.
Fake.
Alibaba.
Alibaba.
That's what they try to tell you. That's the name of the nigga who owned the house. What it's worth.
Sound like the memes they made of him is pretty real. That APAC.
Hey, what you got on,
And
gang?
they got that shit from the Saudi royal family. They implicated.
8-pack of hell.
60 bands.
Back dude. All right, so your boy got the Wolf Grey 5.
Oh
on the
my
feet.
god. Great. Why is everything chrome?
Why is
those are
everything
crazy.
gray? Got the blackish, grayish sweats on with the
my God.
zip of doom.
Zip of hell.
Can't go wrong. I just watched the clip back the other day where he pulled the zip of doom.
Not as good as Soho Studios.
It's
really
not
not.
as good as
It's
the
not.
Soho.
And it
Soho's
was
the
Soho gets
originator.
you all the way up
It
here,
is,
gang.
bro.
Oh,
Oh
bro.
my god.
These only get you down here.
Bro.
Allen, bro.
Bullshit.
When they
But
coming
you know,
out,
you
bro.
got the
Don't even
Playboy Cardi tour merch. You know.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
PBC?
Where did you get that?
This was what was it? It was either GNX tour or no. It was
Weekend
weekend.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, because he was
Yep.
there. He was there.
She trying to be Chris. Got the coach jacket.
That's cool.
Ooh.
Yes, sir,
This nigga
coach.
just getting
Fire.
miscellaneous pieces. I'm not seeing.
Yo, where you getting money?
I'm about to say, what the fuck you doing?
Oh, no, I know what we spend our money on.
What?
Little
Do we all?
Little
And I mean, we getting a
Storm
undragged
dude.
today.
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
Waves fucked up a little bit, but you know. They'll come back soon.
Back out.
Rap.
Back out. Which
That
I
was good on, gang.
You already know. Lemon pepper
Ooh,
steppers.
lemon
Oh my
peppers.
gosh.
Jaded London.
Whack
Two
pants.
Half evil.
Have
Oh
it
my
on the
God.
A
belt.
little beater.
Oh.
Got a little. I don't even know what this
Got a
is.
little, got me working
This
day and night. Jacket on, you know what I mean? In honor of Michael
The
Jackson.
Michael
Hold on,
Jackson
Mike,
collar,
you already know
nigga.
this.
me working.
Got the rings.
Oh,
Oh,
royalty.
Oh my
Got
god.
the earrings.
Got a little do.
Velvet
Yeah,
dude.
velvet
Velvet
dude.
dude.
On the braid.
Let me just. let me
Oh
put a
my
little-
god.
Ooh,
That
dude,
too.
Hey, shoot your shot.
Hey, y'all might have to comment in the comments. Tell Alan exactly how
I know
you feel
y'all-
about it.
Y'all got to.
I know y'all say you look like Shmino and shit. You know what I mean? Y'all might have
For
to.
sure, for sure.
That's one of them unique ones. Like I used to get Travis Scott growing up. Getting Smino is a
Yeah, I ain't
different
never
thing.
got
It's a
no
different type
unique
of- It's
ones.
a different type.
I feel like Shmino is like at least they care about you.
Yeah, I got Polo
Yeah,
G and I
yeah.
got Travis Scott.
Polo G,
You don't give a fuck
Castanet.
about me.
Shmino is like
You don't give a fuck about it.
I got Tyler.
Evidently so. You don't give not a goddamn.
no, Shmino is fire, but like if a nigga calling you Polo G, it's like you're racist.
Yeah,
Like
real.
nigga, you racist.
Real life. Now, if I smack the shit out you, I'm wrong. It's my fault. Let me go. My fault. That shit really make me upset. You know what I'm saying? I got the breads on. Reimagine breads. Nigga, I need to reimagine some new shoes. These bitches. Yo. Hey, these jaws is beat the hell up. I got
Patreon.
Patreon.
Look, Patreon, you know what I mean? Hook us up in the patreon.com/the JAAM podcast. I got the thrifted pants on, you know what I'm saying? I got the hole in the crotch. I got the Jaded London jacket on, you know what I'm saying? Jaded London jacket. Got changed hat. And I,
Oh my
Back
God,
out.
$500,000.
nah, you know what I'm
Israel
saying?
connection.
Then
Oh my God.
I got the camo on, you feel me? I got
can't
the
even
hair
see.
back because I need a haircut. Well, I wouldn't say I got the hair back because I need a haircut, but it's like, I feel like the top of my head looks so fucking disheveled that like I couldn't have it down.
That's so
today.
crazy because nobody on the camera notices what you're talking.
I know, but like in
really
my,
don't.
I'm like, it was disheveled when I woke up because I slept without a bonnet for 3 days straight.
Bang out.
Back out. Oh, that'll do it to you.
That
That will.
will.
Yeah, that'll do it.
As a fellow dreadhead, that will do it.
Yeah,
I
so-
can't even see Matt's like midsection. It's like floating on the jacket because it's camo. I can't even.
You know
see
what's
it.
crazy?
Like
I
this-
was gonna make the camo joke, then I'm like, that's a lame ass joke. And this nigga
This
made
nigga
it.
change is floating in the
Nigga
sky.
said
right
I
now.
can't even see it.
Just a floating head. nigga.
floating.
I can't stand
Look,
this.
yo, this nigga said I gotta reimagine some.
Hey,
new
go
shit.
to the YouTube and click on the video if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Bang out.
God.
Back out. But let's get into some more stuff with the community and with us and everything on the Jam podcast. Let's begin with Jam Talks. What have y'all been saying over this past week?
And
Jam Talks of-
if you want to be on this episode, make sure you comment with hashtag Jam Talk.
Oh God, tell them again, bro, because like it was less ones than the one before. Tell them,
Oh,
tell
y'all
them, bro.
bullshitting again, huh?
If you want to be on this here show, make sure you comment a question. If you need advice, whatever, with hashtag Jam Talk.
Oh, bro.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes. Not
Or you will
Jam
be
Talk.
neglected.
Not.
Not Jam with one A
I don't
talk.
even know if I drank this water, nigga. I think I did.
Yeah. How could you not have drank?
Because I already killed one. Keep going.
All right, first Jam Talk we got. You know what I mean?
He's over here.
Shout out to everybody that left the Jam Talks. I got a few
Appreciate it.
right here.
Shout out.
This one is by Shania. You know what I mean? Shout out Shania.
Shout out,
Shout out you.
Hashtag Jam Talks. Hey guys, so I'm currently studying fashion abroad in Seoul right now.
Oh my God.
I go back home in
South
June.
Korea?
I'm worried about that a bit. My biological mother has no care in the world about politics. I've had plenty of conversations with her about why she needs to be educated on a lot of things going on, and she says it has nothing to do with me all the time. She's white. All my siblings. No, God. Should have started with that.
Yeah.
All my siblings and I are all black. I'm 20 and my youngest brother is 4 months old. She didn't raise me. I was adopted, but I decided that I wanted to keep our relationship. I want to be around for my brothers so they can at least have knowledge, but I don't think I want to be around for her at this point, especially after her reaction to being or her reaction to Bad Bunny's halftime show.
Oh, she was one of them.
Been one of them.
Oh,
At this
she's
point,
far gone.
At this point, should I go no contact or keep trying? There's a lot more to do, but that's just the base of it. Also, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for you guys. Honestly, you guys are a great place to start for younger people to realize they can get involved with, well, everything. I've been consistently watching, even in Seoul. Great to know there's a Uniqlo now.
Oh my!
Yes,
oh, what the fuck is written?
First
It's
off,
written,
first
gang.
off,
Pants
you're doing
of
fashion
doom.
in Seoul, like
Yeah.
you're already like different. Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
already have an advantage when you come back here, bro. You're fresh.
Destined
you're
for
good.
Because
greatness.
like, yo, I'm gonna be so real. Like South Koreans, like fashion is completely
It's
ahead
different.
of whatever
Yeah.
American fucking.
Ain't that one
fashion
school
got on.
over there?
What school?
That one school that
CPFM or
yeah.
something like that. Nah, it's not in.
Oh, is that
there.
in Copenhagen?
It might be. It's like Central. It's Central St. Martin's. I don't know where the fuck it is.
I don't know
but
where it's
it's
at,
not
man.
in South in Seoul. But
Damn.
already you got.
I know they
advantage with
fashion is
that.
crazy though.
No, their
'cause
fashion
Seoul,
is insane.
everything in Seoul is crazy.
It's completely advanced.
Congratulations on that and on your studies.
Bro.
Do you go no contact? That's the question because you're in a weird position. I feel, wanting to be there for the kids, But I mean, like, if they're all if you and your siblings are all black and the mama white and she want to be ignorant, it's like, yeah, it's literally whether or not you bite that bullet and be like, I'ma just inconvenience myself and tolerate your presence just so I can provide a roadmap. But part of me feels like, I mean, you never know because you're raising kids. Part of me feels like eventually she won't be able to run from this shit. Like, if you have, I don't know how many kids it was, but like if they all black gang. What do you mean you don't want to be? It has nothing to do.
It got nothing to do with you. Tell her to
It's either they got to cut her off too, or she got to change her ways.
Tell her to go outside, drive her car to E, buy gas, and do that like 5 times over. see if it don't got shit to do.
Oh God! Now you going?
Yeah.
Change your ways. I say this. I wouldn't even say like cut her off, like no contact, but do whatever you can to protect your peace. You feel me? Like
For sure.
if that means less contact, then less contact. Put them little niggas onto the jam. They gonna be good. They gonna be straight.
Play that in the house.
You
can't do it.
You can't take everybody ideal seriously. If you take everyone ideal seriously, you'll have like literally no peace in your life.
You know that's real because a lot of people don't believe in their own ideals. Like,
bro, you talking about a white woman that's from a whole different generation. Like their ideals is so outdated. Like at that point, why even take it serious?
I'm not gonna lie, you being mad, I didn't know how bad it was until you said the halftime performance. No, she deserves to be laughed at, and if she gets angry for you laughing at her, you got to keep laughing at her.
Fucking
you got to keep laughing at her.
I just can't understand.
It's not in English.
Subtitles.
Fucking listens to whatever the fuck they
TPUSA
play.
halftime performance.
Did you see what they did with Kid Rock? Did that bullshit ass?
Yeah, I did see
Tell
that.
me that was English. I understood more of what Bad Bunny said than what that nigga said on the fucking nigga started rapping.
Niggas just be talking.
They said that whole shit was like staged though. They was paying people to.
Yeah, they was.
Yes, they was
paying
like
the crowd and all that shit.
And the production was ass, and then there was some shit they sung that
Said niggas was starving, couldn't eat.
those are the people who she wants to be kin among while having black children. That is not
And
your
let her.
problem. That's not your problem.
Oh God.
She got to have her come to Jesus moment, gang. So whether that's less contact or just whatever contact for the sake of your family and the ones you want to raise.
Oh
Cool.
God.
I know y'all grew up eating bullshit.
Oh my God. That's
Green bean casserole, nigga.
Fucking beetroot salad.
Oh God.
green beans, water. That's it.
Water.
Green beans, water.
I got the next one right here.
Salt and water, gang.
DWJ.
Shout out
DWJ.
DW.
Shout out to you.
Hashtag Jam Talks. Hey guys, I'm a junior in high school who scored an 89 on my. I'ma keep it a bean. I don't know what none of this shit is, gang. Scored an 89 on my ASVAB.
ASVAB? That's the fucking
What that is, gang?
is that the military one or is that the fucking
Oh, it might be. I think
Here,
that's
I'm
gonna
the
keep reading. I'm gonna keep reading. A 27 on my ACT. Shout out to you. I think it's out of what? 36, right?
Yeah, I think it's out of 30.
Nigga, for the national.
And then have yet to take the SAT, but I'm a projected 1350.
Boom the fucking clock. I had a 12 on them,
Yeah, I had a
nigga.
12 on
I had
mine.
a 700. Nigga.
Nigga.
The guy dropped out.
No,
You
like
had a
it was
700?
like 8 something.
Oh.
It was like 7, 800.
Nigga,
No, no, like no. When I tell you, I was
this
like,
nigga
I was out of it. Yeah, it was like 700 or 800.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was
I
that
dropped
ass.
out.
That nigga
You got
said,
700?
That nigga said, I dropped out. You got 700.
Yo, that's an ignorant
Nigga, that fucking math section.
Hold on, it's not
fucked
done.
me
It's not
over,
done.
gang.
Sorry. But I'm projected. Oh yeah, 1350. On episode 50. On episode 56, Amanda asked you guys, what to do about her brother-in-law who's military. So let me ask you guys: go the military track and take stability over my morals, or go college and take a big risk with the current economy and job market?
Ooh.
Bro, I'm gonna be so real, bro. No money is worth like sacrificing your morals.
Bro.
Because on
Wait, what?
Jesus,
Wait, no money?
No money.
No money. It's I was like, wait, what?
Do free.
like saying like in terms of like, bro, you just not gonna have no peace of mind. Like
bro.
it's gonna be in the back of your head, just like, holy fuck, I'm doing this. Especially if you conscious of it. Like most motherfuckers go into the military, they not even conscious of it, or they just don't give a fuck. Like you seem like you care enough to even ask us, like,
bro.
should I even do this?
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Also, like, them niggas really is shooting these days. Like, it's not the military from 5 years ago.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
niggas was
It's not like
Go
you
in,
can
get
go in the
out.
military, become like a fucking bus boy, and then come back home.
Yeah, they need all
They
hands
sending
on
your
deck
ass
right
overseas,
now.
gang. Yeah.
You're going Iran. Don't do it. Don't do that shit.
Yo, don't do it. Never mind.
You're going Iran. They finna welcome aboard, private. Right to Iran, nigga. You're done.
You'll never have a jam talk, nigga.
So I was
That's the
gonna
last
say.
jam
Straight.
talks you.
I was gonna say I appreciate you for asking the question because most of the time people just gone ahead. But like I was gonna say, taking a step because it also is a game of what stability because you're gonna come out and you're gonna have the stability monetarily. Maybe they'll pay for your school, but like if you get PTSD, well, that's not really stable, is it? And I feel like the calculus is gonna be the same, and the calculus has been the same for. The calculus will be the same until they give us universal like tuition-free college.
Literally.
Because you will always be running that calculus of like, do I avoid my morals and get the stability and get my like house and school, or do I not go into the military? And they want you to make the choice yes every time because that's how they offer you the benefits. But it's what trade-off you're gonna get. You might get the monetary stability, but will you have the mental one? Will you have the adjusting back to not being in the military life? What if they actually do deploy you, which is what they're looking like they're doing? They talking about maximum lethality. We gotta kill the enemy, nigga. You're in there doing laps, bro.
Yeah.
You're not sitting down.
You're gonna get the money. You're gonna get the house, the fucking benefits,
house.
even if that, and then you're gonna come home and they gonna drop a book next to you and you gonna put you right back in war. Nigga.
Yeah, just for your house to be on a military base that they want to attack right now because none of our military bases are safe.
You're gonna come home fucked. Like you're gonna come home to that house and just be staring at the wall.
Always
happened.
Niggas say you're going
Real
to.
life.
It's
Like
always a
real
possibility, and you have to heavily consider that before, especially like you said, if you're aware of it beforehand. Like at least I know that I went to the military, went in high school because there wasn't really like job opportunity around us, and they just went, and then it became. I was who's paying attention a little bit more at that time, so I was never gonna get to do it. But I'm like, I get why you make that calculus. Then it got fucking crazy really quickly. You don't make that calculus. You don't.
Especially the going in there. Like most going in there like come from a horrible upbringing. They don't got no purpose, and that's their thing. Especially if you have the choice, like you said, you present. Like, don't
You're not wrong.
Don't hurt your mental.
Because I know damn well it's not a neuron in my brain that'll tell me to go into the military.
Yeah.
I would say,
There's not
or
a
I was gonna
dollar.
say, and even if like the college path necessarily like degree, go into a profession, like if you want to do that, cool. But like even then, one thing that I found useful about college was why I still recommend. If niggas didn't have to intake debt, I recommend everyone go to college, is because you could get introduced to a topic that you already kind of give a fuck about, and then use that to like expand your knowledge into something else. Whether that you want to be a content creator, or you want to do research, or you want to go into an actual professional field, it can't hurt to obtain some of the knowledge, and it will hurt less than getting your leg blown off in the fucking Middle East. So.
Trade school. Trade school. That's
Or trade school.
trade
Go to
school.
trade school.
Stability.
They go to Amazon. You know what I'm
do that.
saying?
There's a lot of other ways.
That might be the one domestic job that's similar to the military. Go to fucking Amazon. Don't go there.
Yeah.
But
Real, gang.
that's that shit you get battle scars for real.
I
gang.
promise you, bro. It's been times where
one of
I'm
them vests.
sleeping. I'm sleeping, and you hear that one bell that. It's like, oh, you wake up and you're not even
Screaming and shit.
You're not at work, gang. You're not at work.
PTSD. That's not good.
You get
I
PTSD
remember
from Amazon.
when we
Yeah.
first. I'm gonna wrap it up. I remember when we first. I remember when we first came to Chicago and we got our first apartment, bro. And he quit his job. This nigga would like literally tell me, like, bro, I just woke up, thought I had to go to work. Like, that's how you know, like,
bro.
that shit really fuck with you, bro.
like,
Jump out the bed because you see the time and shit. Swear to
Bro,
God.
the heart palpitations.
Yeah, bro. Or even the night before, like the anxiety you get the night before, and then you remember, like, oh shit, I quit like 3 months ago, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good. Like,
Damn.
You wake up like,
fucked
damn,
up.
am I supposed to be doing something?
yeah, literally.
No,
that
gang.
shit make you like not even like want to have like sit down time.
Oh, bro.
Like it make you think you're not doing nothing with your life.
Oh, bro.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. But yes, please exercise all your options before you go serve these niggas.
WJAM talks though.
WJAM
There's
talk.
some more. There was some more, but I'm like, we gonna save them for like separate Patreon episodes and
get on
also, like,
Patreon.
other jam mediums. Just because like y'all got some good ones, so we really got to get into them. Like I'm gonna keep it a beam. The next one I was gonna read was about morality.
Oh, we'll be
Like
here
our
for
takes
another
on morality,
30.
and I'm like, we're gonna be here for a long time.
Yeah,
I can't
30
read it.
minutes, gang.
But shout out everybody that did leave them though. Real
Shout
nice.
out, y'all. Please
Appreciate y'all.
comment with Jam Talks on every platform, of course. Okay. Mayday.
Mayday.
Mayday of Doom.
There's not really much else to say.
Yeah, bro, just do it. God damn it.
Let's do it.
Well, we got 2 days, right?
2 days.
Yeah,
2
something
days.
like 2 days. Go outside.
No work, no school, no
shopping.
shopping.
I posted the clip came out yesterday of us talking about it, and then some people were like, well, why would you do it if it's only gonna be 1 day? First of all, nothing's ever good enough for you niggas.
God damn,
the goal
do it for
is-
6 then.
I'm about to say, but the goal is for it to start with 1 day and for it to continue for longer. That's how strikes work.
Yeah.
Usually.
Maybe if you go outside and you're like, damn, we could do this for 1 day.
Yeah. Or if
Let's
you go out.
try this again.
Yeah, you go
This
outside.
time for 2 days.
You see the people marching.
Try this again.
They saying they gonna shut this shit down. Be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna join in. Like something. Be tuned in with what's going on.
What is 1 day gonna do? Bro, like.
You will get nothing being a contrarian.
You get nothing.
No,
Like,
like
there's not a dollar you'll get from like being an idiot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they wonder why like Americans haven't done nothing yet.
Because
Yeah,
it's
no,
like
that's
that.
why.
You niggas are too
Yep.
comfortable in your Pampers, nigga, to be like every single time a nigga wants to do something, that'll never work. Cause why are we? Okay, well then we just don't do nothing today. We'll just let's do this then.
Y'all niggas don't even like your job.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You don't want to go to
Fuck
school.
them niggas.
No,
Tell
like,
them
no,
I'm
that's
missing
another thing. No,
work.
you'll literally sit here and complain about school, complain about your job, and then niggas will be like, all right, let's do a national day of strike. And you be like, what's 1 day gonna do? I ain't doing that. Like, dog,
Yeah,
what the fuck are you talking about?
Bro, that's how you tell, like, this shit is really psychological. Because,
Yes.
like, you've been, like, abused so much by this goddamn
Oh, bro.
system that you will defend it when it comes to a cause of disrupting it.
Yeah,
And
no,
it's
literally.
like, bro.
There are people, think about like the Democrats and how unwilling they are to even like talk about like civil action
Yeah.
or like shutting shit down or protesting or marching. Like these niggas barely even fucking mention that as a strike. You forget that like that was a legal thing you could do in this country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. It's completely 100% legal.
Because it's like
And in a functioning society,
Yes.
it's like
necessary.
but also like,
to keep your society functioning and to keep your comforts going and to keep your traffic commute short.
yeah.
Why would you ever go protest? It's not even gonna work.
Why would you ever go protest as we watch niggas get executed in the middle of the street
Yeah.
like a few months
Take
ago?
the same
advantage.
things that you find crazy.
There are people like planning on doing this shit across the country. So get in tune with what's happening in your city and get out there on the May 1st. That's pretty much everything with that.
Yep.
But
Yeah, real life.
yeah, real life.
It's not like it don't need no other
I
talking.
don't need nothing else. If you can't
Do
do,
the thing.
it, then you
Do the
can't
thing.
do
And
it.
if you don't do the thing, don't do the thing.
Yeah.
But don't talk to me about shit
Oh
that you
my
uncomfortable
God.
with,
Yeah.
my nigga.
If you're not
Well,
gonna
I
do it.
think. What did you do on Mayday? Oh, I was at Chili's. Nigga, no, bro. Shut the fuck up, man.
Scarfing my fucking face.
There was
Yeah.
some dude on Facebook underneath the post, and he was like, "Well, I mean, I gotta do this and that, but I probably won't buy nothing though." I'm like, "You can do one."
Yeah,
of
one.
three
Yeah,
things,
do
bro.
something.
Go to
That's
work.
anything.
Just don't buy something. Or
Yep.
tell people about it. Or make sure your kids don't go to school. Or XYZ. And if they're not going to school, make sure they know why they're not going to school. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Like even if you're in the whole like routine, you're like, my kid gotta go learning XYZ. This is one of them times where the parents complain about how much they're not involved in the teaching lives of their kids, even though you niggas aren't qualified to teach, which is why you're not. But if you're but if you want to be a teacher, today
Here's your chance.
that day could be a day. Hey, little Johnny, you're not going to school today. Really? Why? Well, it's some crazy stuff happening in the world, and they wanted to have a national day of demonstration. Oh, let's go
And
outside.
maybe little Johnny will like grow up and become.
Abraham Lincoln, nigga. Like maybe.
Bro, I'm
Not
not
only
saying
that,
no.
like, bro, you need to spend time with your children. Like, you
Yes.
must not really like your fucking kids.
Yeah, like
Hey,
damn, go on a picnic or some shit. Go to the
Hey,
beach.
tell these
something.
niggas fuck the job. Go get your kid. Go sit on a hill, nigga.
Well, I'm
Do
gonna lose
something.
my job. Obviously, if you're gonna lose your job, then don't. But like, also even in that, maybe that means you and your coworkers
Yo,
need to get
coworkers
together
need
to do another strike.
Yes,
Yeah.
your coworkers need to together be like, yo, we not coming to work.
Oh, bro.
Okay, then make the nigga fire everybody.
don't come. Then fire everybody. Fire your whole staff.
Yep,
'Cause you have
can't do
power.
that.
And you not finna do that.
It's because
Yeah.
it's understanding that you have the power. That's what workers' rights are doing.
Yep.
The whole thing with left-wing movements, socialist movements, worker rights movements is saying that the democracy shouldn't just be you vote every 4 years. The democracy should be in your workplace too. You should have a say-so in what the company's doing. You should have schedules that are determined and that are comfortable for you, that make sense. You should have predictability in that. That's because you're the ones who make them all the money. So
Yep.
fucking
The only sense of
stand on your
security-
shit, gang.
The only sense of security should not be this fake ass dollar that's devalued as shit anyway.
Yeah, these
my
niggas don't even
nigga.
give you
Like,
healthcare.
What?
It's $1 because you say it's $1.
Yeah.
It's not actually $1.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, whatever you're going to do to let people have yourself understand that your labor does have value, do it and get out there on May 1st.
You can go to like restaurants and shit still.
Yeah, you can eat.
You can, but you're not supposed. I mean, yeah, because that's technically not shopping.
Yeah, it's not
but like
shopping.
Ideally, if you don't got to spend money that day,
Don't.
Just don't spend.
Withhold your shit. Withhold your
I'm
labor.
gonna spend me some money.
But you go eat.
'Cause I gotta eat.
obviously.
You
There's
know
some
what I mean?
stuff
Gotta
But
get
other
some
than
food in
that,
the belly.
yeah, I'm not finna be in Nordstrom, nigga. We good,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
I gotta feed my family.
and you
Buy
somehow
the
end
shit
up in
today.
Ross. You end up in Ross.
And Target.
Now you got you a matcha. Now you got you, like, no, we not doing that
Do
shit
that
today,
on
bro.
another day, gang. Give it a week at least in May. See what they strike.
Do it on
getting
Cinco de
on.
Mayo. You're gonna be fucked anyway. God damn it.
Oh my gosh.
Talking about
But
day, bro.
yes, at minimum. So we'll see where that begins. Hopefully a lot of people come out.
Oh God.
But next we have
More
voting.
pressing news.
Yes, more pressing news.
We lost.
Voting rights.
Yeah, niggas losing their rights.
Bang out.
Bang out.
Yeah.
Bang out, nigga.
Stephen A. just said a month ago that America, or no, not Stephen A. Sorry. Gavin Newsom said it's not a racist country.
Yeah. I revere the state of Israel.
I revere the state of Israel.
That seems fair.
So basically what happened was, right, I'm going to read this article out of USA Today. Hold on. I'm lagging. You know, the MacBook been here
Nigga pinging and shit.
since Kingdom Come, nigga. I got 300
300
ping.
ping.
300 ping right now.
Ping.
Nah, it's more like 999.
It's
and
by-
Rocket
Net
League
lag.
Oh, Rocket League.
Rocket League ping,
Shit,
gang.
delayed as
Different
fuck.
ping.
By Maureen Groppe. The Supreme Court on April 29th threw out a congressional map in Louisiana that had been drawn to protect the voting power of black residents, a decision that undercuts a landmark civil rights law. An ideologically divided court sided 6-3 with the Trump administration, and with the non-black voters who challenged the map relying too heavily on race to sort votes. And it did so just 3 years after upholding the 1965 Voting Rights Act vote delusion protections for racial minorities. So pretty much what that is in the 1965 Civil Rights Act, they had how they draw congressional maps, you know, the whole gerrymandering thing,
Yeah.
where Republicans was trying to get more seats in the House.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what all has to do with that. So they ruled in the 60s in the Voters Act that like you can't. There were two things. It was these things called packing and cracking. What they would do down south is if you had a bunch of white people and a bunch of black people in the state, they would split up the votes to make sure black people had as little like electoral power as possible. So you could do that by either packing all the black people into like one district in your state, and then the vote is only for that one district. You know how they gonna vote. You don't got to worry about them. Then you can carve up all the other ones around it. Or you could crack it, which means you just make sure that there is a vote-proof majority of white people in every single district. To say it's like 70% white people in the state, 30% black people. You could draw up the districts to where black people will never get someone who wins because you just put enough white people in their district that they get outvoted every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're
And-
drawing the lines.
Yes,
So it's like
and
you
in
do
the
whatever
South,
you want.
when the Klan was running like these state legislatures, yeah, you don't want to ideally give them the ability to stop black people from electing anyone that would fight for them, because then you know what happens? They lynch the black people.
Yeah.
Like,
Hung.
so, and that's the real crazy thing about the whole Voting Rights Act and this whole thing, is because like the Supreme Court are making decisions as though like that's not why these things exist.
Yeah.
Like racism just never happened.
They're not
It's all
consistent
imagined.
at all.
Yeah.
Like the Supreme Court has not been consistent during this entire administration.
The
And it's
Supreme
like,
Court in and of itself.
except obviously the people who are like
Yeah.
Ketanji Brown and shit like
Yeah. So this article goes on and says is like, the court's 3 liberal justices dissented. Of course, Alina Kagan said that the consequences of the majority's decision are likely to be far-reaching and grave, rendering the protections of the civil rights law all but a dead letter. The decision could ultimately reduce the number of black and Hispanic members of Congress and boost Republicans' chances of winning more seats in the U.S. House, where they currently have a thin majority. States now have a freer hand to rigor boundaries and of voting districts of all levels of government. So that's the big plan. At first, they started this fight with, fuck you niggas, we just gonna gerrymander Texas and get more
They started
seats.
losing that.
And they started losing that.
And they lost it voting wise. Like
Yes.
the shit that happened in Virginia, the gerrymandering that just happened in Virginia where they switched it, that was a vote that passed and niggas did it. In Texas, them niggas just did the shit. Like them niggas literally was like, yeah, we just gonna do the shit.
Yeah, they left it up, basically all the blue states in response to Trump and them trying to gerrymander because they wanted to get more seats as opposed to like seeing who wins in these midterms. They know they're toast in the fucking midterms. Right. All these niggas about to get blown the fuck out. So they're like, we're gonna sure up more seats. So they started doing their gerrymandering thing. The Democrats hit them in the mouth with their same shit and gerrymandered their own shit. So they said, we could, if we just get rid of this part of the Voting Rights Act, we could redraw our districts anyway and remove a bunch of black representation in the South. And then the Supreme Court just let them do that. So this entire game is them trying to dodge the fact that they will inevitably be voted out of power like in like a few months because midterms are gonna happen and you niggas are the most unpopular party of like fucking all time. So they've been literally trying to this entire time find some workaround to be like, yo, keep us in office, keep us, which is anti-democratic, but that's what the Republicans have been.
How do they do that? Because I know because you had just said gerrymander.
Gerrymander.
Yeah, can you explain that a little more to me?
Yeah, so pretty much what it is like, so the way that we count votes in this country when it comes to like elections, they split it up based on districts. So just like we live in the 7th district, Illinois. Yeah. The things that determine what number your district are is just like usually the state government or like an elected board that they have that writes, that like draws out the congressional maps, how we're supposed to divvy up like how we're counting these votes. And usually those congressional maps also determine how many members are in the House of Representatives. So you can just draw them however you want, but usually they want to make it so that, you know, you have a predictable outcome. So like this district is usually going to vote for Democrats. This district's usually going to vote for Republicans. Whenever one of these parties gets in power on the state level, they can decide what the map looks like, usually after the census every 10 years. The Republicans decided halfway through 5 years in last year after Trump won, they were like, fuck all that redistricting based off the population. We just gonna do it just cause we could get more seats that way. You're not supposed to do that. It's supposed to be illegal. The Democrats introduced a bill last year to ban gerrymandering across the entire country so that you just count the votes fairly. And no Republican voted for that shit. Because it's their...
They are just cheating.
That's their tool. Their tool is they have to specifically divvy up and count up the votes in a specific way. That's how Hillary won by 3 million votes, but then lost the election. That's how... It's all about just how you count up the votes and how you divvy it up.
So... going back to what we were talking about with Mayday. So we have motherfuckers complaining and saying that like, this is not necessary, don't involve me. But we got niggas doing illegal shit just to fuck up your rights.
Yes.
And you don't even like understand that.
So going a little bit further into this, so the Voting Rights Act was already weakened. This article talks about. So Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act tries to prevent legislative map drawers from diminishing the power of racial minorities by either packing them into one district or spreading them out across too many districts to have an impact. Those protections became more important after the court in 2013, that was, I think, Shelby v. Miller or some shit, struck down a different part of the act, the one used to monitor states with a history of discrimination. So what happened was after the 60s and 50s and all the fucking decades where they was trying to kill niggas for trying to vote, they passed in that same Voters' Rights Act, there was a section that was like, yo, if your state has a history of racial discrimination, you gotta check your voter maps with the federal government first and get approval, and then you can do your dig, so we can catch you before you do the racist thing. They struck that down in 2013. The same conservative majority back when it was like 5-4. They struck that part down in 2013. Now they're striking this part down that stops white people in the South from just divvying up black votes until they can't elect nobody.
Great migration.
These niggas are also not racist, and we've also beaten racism.
No,
and America's not racist, and none of this exists.
Their rationale was we can no longer have voter things based on race.
That is so
That's
terrible.
fucking insane.
It's like shit happening that you don't even like. You're not even like present.
In a country
The
that
average
was
Joe that's going to work right now has no idea.
You have no idea.
in a country that literally was on some like 3/5 shit. Like these niggas have ruled. The Supreme Court has ruled like, nah, we can't have no race in this voter shit.
Yep.
Dog, what? Acting like it was just there for no reason. Like niggas was getting lynched, like hung up, strung up.
I need to find oh my god, I gotta find this piece that that calls the nigga out, because I'm like, it's like it has to be like a different planet you're living on, where we just kind of assume that like these were made just to be woke or something, and then
that's
we
what
we
it's
became
disguised
evil.
as. That it's some like woke shit. Or it's the same conversation of when white people would be like, what was you about to say?
I was gonna say, why did you bring up Virginia? What?
Well, Virginia, they literally just did a vote the other day to basically like gerrymander Virginia so they can pick up more seats, Democratic seats, and it passed because people voted on it though.
Yeah.
Like people voted on it. That's at least the least of
hold
what
a
you can
vote,
do
nigga.
if we're fucking 6 years into the shit and not 10 years into the census. The least you could do is have your people democratically vote on it.
That's
and
what
that's
Gavin
they did in
Newsom and them
Virginia.
did.
You might
That's
as well
what they
just
did in
play the
California
game.
too. Yeah.
Because as soon as Trump and them came out and said we're gonna gerrymander and win all of these seats and everything, they brazenly said it. The Democrats came out and
They
was like,
just did it?
yeah, like
This nigga suck.
These niggas, they came out in 2025 as fresh after
Yeah,
the
they
nigga
did
won
2025.
and was like, we about to gerrymander, we gonna take all these seats.
And
then the
Gavin and them
Democrats
was like,
Gavin
"All
and them
right,
was like, if you bitch niggas gonna do that, I'm gonna leave a state referendum. They gonna tell me yes, you can gerrymander, and then I'm a gerrymander with the will of the people. And then the Republicans said, like, but you can't do that. And now they got their
That's
other
what they've
victory.
been, no. Like, I think that's what's so
Yeah.
frustrating. These niggas, like when Virginia just passed the other day, that shit, these niggas all the Republicans are out here talking about, this is just the radical
unconstitutional.
unconstitutional. Knowing damn well what they're doing.
Yes.
Knowing damn well what the fuck they just did in Texas.
Yes. They were threatening like arresting niggas for breaking
And
quorum to
you're
stop.
just relying on the fact that people don't know.
Yes. So
You said they were what arrested?
they were threatening to arrest like the Democrat. Remember when the Democratic lawmakers left Texas and some of them came to Chicago?
Yeah.
That was that whole fiasco because these niggas said we're about to push through this gerrymandered map. The Democrats was like, no, nigga, this is illegal.
Wait.
And they were like, we're gonna arrest you unless you come back and let us do this.
Y'all are the niggas who introduced the goddamn
Yes.
concept.
This is
Yeah,
also
Now
why
you
the,
finna
this is
arrest
also
me
why
for
the
doing-
Democrats
Yes.
are some bullshit though.
Yes,
That's
because
what I
you
mean.
can't accept
We're
that.
not getting to this
We're
point,
not.
my
No,
nigga.
that's what I
Yeah.
mean.
Who the
Like
fuck are
you
you
niggas
talking
really
to?
suck because like y'all just got to this point.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
insane.
Yes.
dog.
Yeah.
So this is the last thing that I want to cover about this, and this is the thing that is really fucked up. I remember I was reading in the car. I was like, "You niggas make me sick." This is what I read. It says Alito, with Samuel Alito, Justice on the Supreme Court, conservative, said wrote that the voting rights law requires evidence giving rise to a strong inference of intentional discrimination. In her dissent, Justice Kagan wrote that intentional discrimination is very difficult to prove. That means, she said, under the majority's new view of the law, a state can systematically dilute minority citizens' voting power without legal consequences, because they're saying unless you can prove some white nigga in a room somewhere said we're doing this to get the
discriminate.
blacks, then it's not racist.
But you can still dilute. Say the last part again.
You can dilute the power of minority voters by splitting them up in districts that you know they're gonna lose because majority white people, and then because you don't have the smoking gun of someone saying I'm doing this because I'm racist, you could never infer, in his view, that there's racist outcomes.
How the fuck do you acknowledge?
How do you prove racist
this
intent?
is why we do this is why we have to do the things we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you prove racist
How can you
intent?
prove racist intent?
Lynch me, nigga. Like what the fuck?
How do you prove not only racist intent, but how do you prove racist intent to a motherfucker who don't even acknowledge you?
How
Yes.
can you say you need to prove racist intent, but then also simultaneously say because you can't prove it, you're allowed to dilute the minority voting group? What are we talking
That
about?
makes no
What's
sense.
the reason?
You're saying
why are we allowed to do that then? Is there any reason?
We can dilute minority votes because our voting process should have nothing to do with race no more.
Why are we bringing up the minority voting then if it has nothing to do with race?
Yo, these
These is retarded.
I'm like,
no,
you gotta really deep this shit.
It can't
You
be-
gotta really deep these
For
niggas.
real.
This is what I hate about not only America. This is what I hate about like deeply ingrained hatred for the justice system.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about? It's just a bunch of words
Yes.
that don't mean shit.
That don't mean
because
nothing.
as long as you say it this way and not this way, none of it matters.
It
Even
still-
though
it still got the
they're
same outcome.
fucking outcome.
It was
Yeah.
the same arguments that they've been making for years now about why systemic racism.
Yeah, literally. I was gonna say
systemic
that.
racism can't exist because find me a law where they say the blacks can't da da da. Even when they did redlining, some of them wrote covenants where they were specifically were like black people can't buy here.
Yes.
But a lot of them were just like, it's a high risk assessment area.
Nigga,
So
the
we can't
highways are racist.
I'm like, imagine saying that and then bulldozing a nigga's whole fucking community.
That's insane.
Some of these-
It wasn't racist. Why have you never? Why have you in every fucking city? Why is there a Chinatown right next to the fucking expressway? Then, gang,
Right next to the black community.
It's not racist. Right next to the black communities. Right next to the Hispanic communities. It's not racist though. We ain't never bulldozed Streeterville though.
It's because I didn't write down on paper that I wanted to get the out.
Yeah, literally. That is the
So
only
it can't be racist.
down.
Even then, it was.
Even though we got videos and pictures of when we used to hang.
There was
It's crazy.
there was this. I guess it was some city planners back in the day. Like they vividly expressed, like, yeah, we wanted to like put this highway here to destroy the black community.
We talk about, bro, I will never forget learning about single family and like apartments, multifamily homes and shit like
Yes,
that.
why
and how even those are racist.
There's no multifamily home. There's rarely ever multifamily homes or apartments or complexes or whatever in the suburbs. Because intentionally so, they zoned it out that way. They wanted to create suburban living, space the house apart, and also specifically not let niggas come here.
Yes.
We give them the housing projects.
Now you have
cities.
now you have land involved. Now you have property values involved. Now you got appraisals involved.
Yeah, and
there's
the quality
all
of the
million,
neighborhood.
And
the
I
quality
don't
of the
care what
neighborhood,
it's
all
like,
of that.
And all of that, like when you look at like going to like even how they run the suburbs is literally like a keep niggas out.
Yes.
Like, when it goes to the
And
mortgage,
when niggas start
property
coming, what do
tax, all
they
that
do?
shit.
When niggas start coming into the suburbs, what do they do every single time? They say, "Oh, we got to move out somewhere," and then they start moving back up to the city. Then you see booms in infrastructure. Then you see booms in investments to the city.
Gentrification.
And, like gentrification.
And
Yeah,
then
literally.
guess what happens when you start to see more niggas come? You put that casino on that expressway.
Literally,
like
take away the Walmart, put a
so
casino,
the-
a hair I'm sorry, but in 1 year, no, like maybe not 1 year, in a span of 5 years, where we grew up, Homewood, they took away Walmart, they took away Kmart, they took away Walmart, they took away
Moanoink over there.
They took away
They took away
the
Moanoink.
other Walmart.
They took away the other Walmart that was right there, by the U-Haul. What did
Yeah.
they do? They added the beauty supply. They added multiple liquor stores, Tug and Pub, and all of them shit.
Yeah.
They added the
built
fucking
Family Dollar.
Family Dollar
That has horrible quality, nothing all $1.
Yeah, nothing all $1.
And then they added that little club, and look where they put
Added
it
the
at.
club. Look where they put it at, and then top it off, Wind Creek Casino.
Casino.
So it's like
The vacant lot.
Yo, it's
Supreme
not
Court-
fucking slick.
the Supreme Court
bro.
acting as though we live in a post-racial society is the most flagrant, like
Everybody
flagrantly
acting like we live in a
it's the
post-racial
most,
society.
it's the most flagrantly like dishonest, disrespectful, racist, like segregationist perspective.
It's
like
ridiculous.
it's some shit you'd read about in the history books. Yes, you do want to take us back to the era of segregation because every time I'm looking at it, are attacking laws from that era that got us out of that era.
Crazy.
So evidently, y'all niggas just want us to be back there. That's why one of the only that I'm seeing right now that's meeting the moment is fucking Graham Plattner. He's one of the only niggas running for Senate up in Maine. He's one of the only niggas on the Democratic side or just in general in politics talking about running on reforming the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
Either more justices on that bitch or either whatever the fuck we got to do because the Supreme Court is a legitimate entity, illegitimate entity and has been acting as such since they got that 6-3
majority.
Yeah.
Literally.
That they didn't even fucking win popular votes in order to get. By
No,
by
they
the
How long
way,
is there
but,
like
you
the
know.
people on Supreme Court? How long is like the motherfucker?
Lifetime.
Life. Wow.
There is no. It's rare that you could ever impeach them, especially with Republicans in power, and they sit there for lifetime appointments. So after Hillary lost, after winning the popular vote, Trump got like 1 or 2 appointments, and this was after the Republicans stopped Obama from having any fucking appointments. And then he's gotten 3 now.
You know, and then you'll blame minorities for the way they are.
Yes.
Like going back to what we was talking about with like the overall Chicago suburb area, because Chicago in itself is segregated as fuck. When you go to the suburbs, oh my fucking god.
Oh my god.
It's a whole different
You ain't
like
never
realm
seen
of
no
reality.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Like
And
10 minutes apart, $1 million houses, and then boarded up houses. Literally 10 minutes apart.
And then they'll like sit here and gaslight you and be like, "Why aren't y'all voting? Why aren't y'all doing anything?
Why aren't y'all
getting us right?
Just like,
you gotta get out.
This shit is baked into the system.
Dog,
What the
what
fuck
are you
it
talking
is.
about?
It's baked in, and now these niggas are saying. So we're gonna see over the next few years in the South. They're saying it shouldn't take effect until 2028 because these bitch ass niggas couldn't get it. They couldn't get it fast enough, so it wasn't gonna save them for the midterms. But they're gonna do it
for
in
the
2028.
general election.
Yes.
Makes sense.
So, with that being said, you were going to see black political power in the South get fucking evaporated. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be like crazy. All them districts that you'll see in like the Georgias of the world, the Louisianas of the world that still have like heavy black
Great
population, so they
migration.
vote blue. they're gonna
Everybody
get
move
wiped
up to Chicago, gang. It's time. Come to Cheyenne.
So you know, and that's my thing is that I don't trust it.
Let's take over the South and North Dakotas of the world and
Oh God.
all the other places.
Run them niggas out of Nebraska.
You know,
Yeah.
the moment the South start doing shit about voting rights and black people, nigga, it's only matter for the hoods come back out, bro.
Yeah.
It's like it's bad. It's
Yeah,
really bad.
literally.
So we're gonna keep an eye on that. And fuck them niggas for life. This is why the Republican Party, like, I feel like all my criticism nowadays be focused on the Democratic Party because I've written off the Republican Party as a functional, like, Democratic.
Yeah.
It's like y'all are who y'all are.
No, like I don't. There's not.
It's Nazis and
There's not a
pedophiles.
redeemable soul in the Republican Party.
I don't
to my
even think.
knowledge.
I don't even think that the average conservative American voter should be represented by the Republican Party.
No,
You should have a completely separate other entity that actually gives a fuck about y'all. At least
Yeah,
you're gonna be
'cause-
wrong.
yeah, no, literally.
Then be authentically wrong.
Most of y'all aren't even on the same page as them niggas.
Yeah, you know, they just insider trading and telling you whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
They not
Run
doing
the bag up on
Fuck
your
you
dumb
niggas
ass.
over.
Even doing you right, my
No,
nigga.
no. If it was up to me, you'd have an honest
Literally.
representation of conservative ideologies that represents that party, not the Nazi niggas who lie at the drop of a hat for whatever political gain they can get next.
Yeah. Christians supporting the pedophile. Yeah, that
Good
makes
God,
Critical.
should have knew it was different.
For
After
all
that.
my people in the South, bro.
Man,
More
stay
power
strong.
to you.
I'm about to say more power to you.
Fuck.
Come up, we can settle the southern parts of Illinois, make an even bigger majority.
On gang, I'm
Yeah.
down with it.
Get the white people, get the racist people out.
We
there,
got
man.
mad people in Champaign.
We need some more. But speaking of Champagne, that's completely side, and then we'll get into the Michael Jackson movie. Fucking Champagne just voted. I think it was like Champagne City Council or something just voted to overturn this anti-boycotting law that we have in Illinois. So did you know that in Illinois your company can't divest from Israel? Because in Illinois, it is illegal for your company to divest from Israel. Like they have that in a fucking like a law. It's called.
We're all gonna.
Yeah, we're all fucked.
We need to leave.
It's
I
called-
didn't know that.
It's called
That's
the
crazy.
anti-BDS law, pretty much, because you remember when they started doing the genocide and everything.
Yes.
Boycott, divest, and sanction or something. So
Oh,
pretty
okay.
much after.
Thought we was going down a different route.
No, nigga, talking about BDS. What the fuck are you
Thought
thinking?
it- I thought it was like a play on like.
Whoa.
I thought it was a play on being. Now we think shaming and shit.
I don't even. My brain hasn't even processed
Yes.
anything. What niggas have said.
oh my
You
god,
can't.
it's crazy I've not brought this up before, but yes, so pretty much a bunch of people were putting pressure on businesses and universities and everything to boycott and divest from Israel, like get rid of any investments you have, and like, after they started doing the genocide. And we have a law. I don't know when it passed, but we passed a law that was like, can't do that. So
Some
like, if-
APAC ass nigga
Yeah.
probably put it in there.
yeah, if there was something that happened, like you can boycott and divest from other things, but like you're not allowed to do it from Israel because like,
Don't worry, Daniel
anti-Semitism
Biss
or racism.
gonna save us all.
And a motherfucker will really look at you, and a motherfucker will call you an anti-Semite, a Zionist, all these things. We got another country fucking with our politics in Illinois.
To where we can't,
Illinois!
you can't protest against it. You can't have.
You
perspective.
can't do nothing. And
So-
then if I say anything,
Yeah.
nigga, you're a Zionist.
So Champagne fucking overturned something like that. They voted to get rid of that law. And it's a broader
Shout out
movement.
Champaign.
It's a broader movement on the state level.
But
like
the city
to
of
get it.
Chicago.
I don't think we have. It's like a state thing that has to change. Like the entire state of Illinois. Has
JB
to change.
Pritzker.
JB.
Go do what you gotta do, gang.
We
That
know
shit,
we
that
know
law-
I'm not.
we know your
Ooh.
hotel's implicated, but come on, bro.
That should never even be in a fucking. That should never.
No,
that should have never been a law.
I think that's the hilarious thing. It's like, nah, y'all niggas playing. Don't worry, I got about 5 more years left of me. I'm gonna be in some Caribbean island somewhere. Gang. You're not gonna find me.
He's
here,
not.
I'm so serious. This is crazy.
Yeah, the way
I
this is
never knew
insane.
that. Mind you, like, and then like, we even got shit like the Skyway shit. Like, I was just seeing.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know the actual. I knew it was a long time. It's 2108 is when we get.
Oh,
the
yeah, it got
permissions.
extended.
When we get
Wait,
our
what?
when Chicago, the state of Illinois, gets their permissions back to Chicago Skyway,
Nigga, I'll be dead.
it's 21. It's 2108. The year 218.
it was 2104.
Like that makes it any
We're
fucking
fucked.
better.
So we have there's
fucked.
that highway. It connects us directly to
Nigga, the
Indiana.
Earth won't even be here by then.
It's called the
The
Chicago
Skyway.
It's the
You never been on the Skyway? That big ass Skyway.
I've driven
I
when I
never
drove
heard
up.
of it.
When I drove
You got a
up,
$7 toll, motherfucker.
Gang, they was hitting this Josh. He was hitting this nigga over the head with Skyway.
No,
That's
it's,
what I was
no, it's
gonna
not even like. I think it's like $12.
when I was
Something
driving
crazy.
to Michigan, you get on the Chicago Skyway, it take you straight over to Indiana, and then you can go straight up to Michigan. Yeah, they got like $7 to $10 tolls, and they sold the rights to the bridge. They sold the rights to the bridge to like a Canadian retirement firm, and then they got sold to like the Saudis or whatever, and we don't have no.
How did they come into play
to get a budget?
Hell.
Because Daily and them needed a budget.
Oh, Daily and them needed a budget, nigga. Oh, we got.
They sold for a quick buck during the recession because no one wanted to bail out the people.
Wow.
So they sold it for a quick buck during the recession. Now we lost rights to that bridge until 2108. They will profit. The city of Chicago will not be profiting off the bridge called the Skyway until the Chicago Skyway 2108.
That's why they putting the parking meters inside those free parks.
Yeah, they sold those too.
They sold the parking meters though.
So
parking meters are sold for another like 100 years too.
Yeah,
like 75 years to the side.
Yeah, and that when we was trying to leave the beach the other day, and we was like, we don't know if they gonna come. Like they put those gates in front of like all the fucking beaches on that coast, trying to get people to pay. Like if you leave your car,
you
there
dumb
for
as
over
shit if
5
you pay
minutes.
there, gang.
Yeah,
you dumb as hell if you pay at any beach in Chicago. If you pay, you dumb as shit on Jesus. I don't think I ever paid at a beach in Chicago.
Never.
I swear to God.
Nah, you
never.
Dumb ass
You
shit.
gonna make me pay to stand on the fucking dirt that I
think the
live
only
on?
place you pay, well, like I think genuinely the only place we ever paid was like the little hour, or a couple hour parking down like out south. But other than that, like even then, like nigga, we could go to Rainbow Beach, nigga, have a whale of a wash.
If you paying any form of parking, you a dickhead. Cause like you literally can go to spot here.
No, they be forcing it now. Yeah, for them beach parking, they got the meters and shit there. Like you can't even enter or exit that bitch unless you paying, and they charging you by the minute. And niggas is
They
mad.
said
Niggas
15 minutes
bread.
free. Anything else?
To go to a beach, I can walk.
You
You niggas bullshit.
Nigga, to go to a beach that's not even I wouldn't even say it's not a beach, but like, dog, this is a fucking lake, god damn it.
Yeah.
It's a path, really.
Yeah, like what? It's a coastline, my nigga.
But enough about our state for now and the backward shit we be doing. Let's talk about Indiana and the prodigal son of Gary, Indiana, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Oh my God, Indiana now better.
Damn. The greatest artist.
You the only one that watched the movie. So how was it?
Nigga, it was. I'll give it like a 8 out of 10.
I've heard
for
like
me.
8s and
My
9s.
girl, she's like a Michael Jackson stan. She said that's the shit. It was like a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like, she fucked with it like heavy.
Okay, I gotta watch it then.
For the people that don't know, if you don't know, then you're bullshitting. There was a Michael Jackson movie that just dropped.
Bang out.
It is so. Quick backstory: Jermaine Jackson is Michael Jackson's brother. His son Jafar Jackson played Michael Jackson in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Fire.
Oh, that's fire.
So then,
That nigga with that yam on his face.
I thought the first time they did it, they did like some makeup.
They
to,
did,
like,
I thought, right?
emphasize, like,
I think it
The
was
first trailer,
Yeah.
the first trailer was some makeup.
When
They
I
give up your
saw
face.
that,
I
I
be
was
telling,
like,
I be
nigga,
telling
no.
people, I'm like, bro, when it come to movie trailers, they do that all the time. They'll put some random shit in
It
there
was some
so it
wild
can get
shit.
the buzz. That's what they
Yeah.
did with Sonic too.
Yeah.
They like,
Oh
fuck
yeah,
that.
when he came out.
Nigga, they fucked that nigga Sonic.
Yo, I remember Twitter was
Oh
outraged.
my God.
Came out looking like a dried grape, nigga. That shit was awful.
And
They
that
said,
nigga-
y'all gotta cut it out with this realism shit. Nigga. For real, it's stupid.
But they was trying to get the nigga nose early in his career.
Yeah, it was some crazy shit. But yeah, so the person that played as Michael Jackson's father was Coleman Domingo. He played.
Oh,
Joe
yeah.
Jackson.
Coleman Domingo played his father.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They get
Everyone
the
and then,
say something
Was he
funny.
beating-
Was he whooping his ass?
Yeah, I mean his dad
So,
did
did they
historically.
get the
beat-
abuse right?
It was
Oh my
like
God,
one.
fuck.
We'll get into that. But
Okay,
like Nia Long played his mother, Catherine
Nia
Jackson.
Long?
Yep.
She was in the movie?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Shit, I know all stars of hell.
So gang, it was cold. So
She
the
the
budget was like 150 to 200. This nigga, 150 to 200 million.
200 million?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Avengers.
So it sold
Sinners performed
97 million domestically,
Oh shit.
and then
First weekend.
global opening weekend was 218 million. So they passed the budget. Yeah.
Better than Marty Supreme.
I don't think
Nigga,
I've heard. No.
Better than Marty Supreme. Niggas Mike
So
though.
in
That
2
makes
days.
sense though.
In 2 days.
In 2 days. Ain't no biopic
Wait, in
doing
2
that.
days it's made like what Sinners made, right? Sinners damn near made like 300K. 300 mil, right? Damn.
Hey, we talking about a biopic, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This nigga dead.
This
Yeah,
nigga dead.
it is
I
the-
remember the day that nigga
It is
died.
the biggest.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's the
One on
biggest
one.
worldwide launch for a music biopic ever.
Damn.
Makes sense. Michael Jackson of hell.
Bro, I never forget
When
the
it
day
comes
that
to-
nigga died, bro.
Man, it was
Gang.
sad time.
Man.
Dad and
Where
mom
was you
was
at when
crying.
Michael Jackson
Yeah.
died?
in the living room playing with toys. And
Yeah.
shit. And then my mom, she cut on the TV, and she seen the news. She was like bawling her eyes out.
And where was you at when Michael Jackson
I
died?
couldn't tell you, nigga. I was barely
Niggas
got
in the
it.
ether.
I remember the
Somewhere listening to Kid Cudi, nigga.
I remember the funeral though. I remember that being on the
Oh,
TV.
yeah,
that
yeah.
long ass funeral.
That
Oh, my
funeral was
God.
long as fuck.
Is he long as fuck?
Mad people's at that funeral.
Yeah,
Where was you at when
man.
Michael Jackson died?
I couldn't tell you, but I do. I remember one
He was
thing
what,
about
5?
like.
Oh god.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Oh, God. He said, "Oh God."
I could say, "Oh God."
Bro,
no,
I-
I was just. I remember seeing on the TV that like the helicopters was around his crib. I don't remember like my family's reaction to none, but I just remember like
I just
that
remember that
part.
nigga.
I literally remember I was in my
fuck
granny.
that
I was
nigga,
in my
Conrad
auntie
Murray.
crib, bro. I'm in my auntie crib and we vibing. I'm fucking with the cats. Everything peachy. And then next thing you know, my sister came in and then everybody just start screaming. I'm like, what the fuck? We go downstairs, see the TV. Nigga Mike gone, bro.
Damn.
All I see is 50 years old, bro.
I could
I'm
only
Damn.
imagine that fucking household.
Why did he say he
Nigga.
was touching them kids? No, genuinely. Why did they? No, because I actually
Okay,
know.
okay,
Right now,
so-
no, 'cause I'm
Okay,
not-
the
that-
reason-
okay,
the-
that is a
Yeah,
question.
the reason why people were saying that was, I guess he had this thing called Neverland, which is like a miniature, not even miniature. That motherfucker was big as
Mansion.
hell.
That's his group.
It was like a mansion mixed with a theme park, like completely
Yeah?
built out. Yes.
It was kind of like Graceland. That was where Elvis lived. That was
I
the
didn't
name of
know
his
that
crib.
shit.
Yeah, his big ass.
Bracelet.
I thought he was just having the kids in the bed with him.
Yeah, that's
No.
what it was. At
Oh, but it was at Never
was
Nevermore.
at Neverland.
Or whatever.
Never Nevermore.
So apparently, like,
Evermore.
there's been like multiple documentaries and people talking about it, and I guess like some of the allegations were debunked and shit like that. But
yeah, they had a
the
trial.
criticism, yeah,
They had a trial. They saying that they said it's one of the great unknowns, but they saying that there was allegations that he did have the kids over sometimes, but he swear he was just friendly. Was
They
never
say
doing
I think
nothing.
what I've seen too is that like all of the kids have came out and been like he never did nothing.
But it's just still like a really
It is
weird
very
gray area.
weird
Very
to have
weird.
these
I knew-
kids
I-
in your
and-
bed.
Yeah,
and this is the reason. So first, I just want to show like the comparisons between Jafar and this nigga, because it like in the movie, I'm like, bro, this is Michael for real.
yeah, I did see it. I was like,
So,
wait, y'all niggas
Michael
Michael accurate.
Jafar
Damn,
side
that nigga
with
do
the
look
yam.
with the yam on him, but this is
Nose accurate.
yeah, bro. That nigga Mike had a yam on this shit.
Damn.
Yep.
He get the
Go to the
yam.
next one.
Gary, Indiana Yam.
That's one of the scenes in the
Damn. Oh my god. Even the like compositions, low key,
They
like
look
yes.
so
yeah.
similar.
You know what's fucked up? I thought that one was Mike.
I thought that was
I
Mike.
thought the other one was Mike.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh my
Damn.
God.
That one too.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
That's
yes.
actually wild.
I seen
it
like,
was points in time. I'm like, nigga, that's Mike for real.
Nah.
That's actually kind of crazy.
They have plenty niggas who be
too
Mike
similar.
lookalikes, but like none of them look like.
yeah, no,
'cause
that's
like his damn near seed.
How many
nigga.
Grammys this nigga had in his hand? 1, 2,
Too
3,
much.
4. Too many.
Do we have another one?
Oh
in
my
there?
god,
He
just
just-
crazy.
okay.
Like, cause you imagine,
That-
like, he just
Was
knew
Chris
he
Tucker
was
in the
big.
movie?
No,
Nah.
no. So
That fit is crazy. That
one
nigga-
of the criticisms of the movie was the fact that they didn't talk about like the
Yeah.
allegations with the kids.
Yeah.
And then they didn't talk about because they said the movie was supposed to be like 3 hours long. It was only 2. Because number one, Janet Jackson, she didn't want to be in it, so they had to
She
like
wasn't in it
nope.
Damn.
at all?
Nope.
Not a mention?
Not a mention.
Not a
Because
person
she
playing
legally
her?
said like, yo, don't put me in there.
That's crazy.
And then Diana Ross, she was like, don't put me in there illegally. Yeah.
Oh, so there's the
So-
fair share. I understood, but I understood that they wasn't going to talk about
Granted.
it. I understand that they wasn't going to talk about that because I'm like, yeah, if it's your family / estate making the production, you know they wasn't about to try to give the real behind.
But
the
I'm gonna be
allegations.
so
Yes.
real. I think if like one of y'all niggas died and we had to do a documentary on one of y'all, I'm not doing that shit. I think that would just genuinely be too painful.
It'd be triggering, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's one
because
thing.
that's her whole ass brother.
Yeah,
But,
you
like,
bring
I
it to
mean,
life.
damn.
That's
Where
gotta be
is
a weird
Janet
thing.
at?
She just be chilling.
And out here in the world, you know,
Making
just
music
fucking
still, I
killing.
think.
making music.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was one of the criticisms. And to your point, where he was like, "Yo, did they show Joe Jackson beating his ass?" Probably like one time.
Yeah,
But it was way more. Cause
Hey, he was beating the shit out them niggas.
Yeah,
my girl told me, I don't know how the fuck she knew this, but she was like,
It was the old documentary, right?
it was either the old doc or the I don't know, but she told me, she was like, Mike, he went on record and said like whenever he would confront his father or his father confronted him, like he would like damn near pass out, throw up.
Yeah, he would. Yeah,
his dad would literally
beat
like,
him that bad. Yeah,
she said that there was one point where like he took everybody in the room, like oiled everybody up and just started beating the shit out of them like with a switch and like a belt and shit. It was some wild shit.
Oiling up.
From what I knew, like growing up, that like my mom and them used to tell me that like, they beat his dad beat these shit like abused that.
It was known
for real.
Yeah, it was known.
So yeah, in the movie you can tell that there was a sense of abuse there, but they didn't really like show
touch on it.
Go into it.
The legacy of Mike.
Is that something that you would have wanted more of, like them showing like the real shit, or like
just let that nigga rest?
Real, I didn't really like when I went in there. I'm like, oh, I hope they show this part. I hope they. It really didn't matter to me, but to some people, I guess it did matter. But there was other parts that my shorty told me, like after the victory tour, when he got on stage, he was like, "This is our final tour."
Bring it on, bring it on. Listen up. I like to say, this is our last and final tour. And I think this is our farewell tour. Y'all been wonderful. It's been a long 20 years, and we love you all.
Wait, what? From the movie?
Yeah, so it's in the movie, but in real life too. So basically, what happened was,
did they show him when he got his hair fucked up?
Yeah.
Okay.
It showed the point where like
shit?
the Pepsi commercial with it getting burned, getting in the hospital and stuff. There was one point where, well, in the movie you can tell that Joe Jackson, he just wanted to like make a quick come up off of Mike type shit. He was talking to this one dude and he was like, yo, and this is gonna be the Jackson 5, we're gonna do this victory tour. At that point, Michael was already doing shit by himself. He don't want to do anything with like the whole group and shit. So what happened was, I guess Mike's mom convinced Mike to do the victory tour. He gets on a victory tour. As the tour's going on, I guess Joe was like, he was talking to some other investors, whatever, and be like, oh, yeah, we're gonna do a whole world tour and everything. After that victory tour ended, Mike, he was sitting there, he was like, yeah, this is our last tour, we're not doing any more tours and shit. I guess my girl, she was like, after that happened, I'm guessing when everybody went to the back, there was like a whole blow up argument. Everybody was damn near fighting type shit. In the movie, after he said that and got off stage, the argument that happened was like, so Mike walked down the little tunnel, and then Joe Jackson, he was like, yo, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? Like, you supposed to be here for the family, whatever. And he was like, he looked at him, walked off, and then Mike's bodyguard went up to him. He's like, "It's over," and then just walked off. It's over. Walked off.
It's over.
I was like, "Damn, I wish I could have seen like the whole like debacle between like the family and everything."
Yeah,
that's something that I wish I could have saw. But other than that,
I think there's a lot of like, at least from my knowledge, I don't know too much, but I think there's a lot of like, bro, when you talk about a nigga like Mike. And
you even feel the sense of like his celebrity in that movie. You
like even his estate, like I think that shit will always fuck a family up. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like I don't think there's no level. Like I don't think you get to a Michael Jackson level and it don't fuck your shit up. Like your family. Yeah, genuinely.
It probably fucked all of them.
It probably fucked everybody's mind.
That's why I'm like, yeah, I understand why these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I feel like
you're talking about a person that owned Sony, basically.
Yeah. But even on some like on the tip of being like, I understand why you might not want to do, but I also understand why y'all literally might have had just hurt feelings because, bro, this nigga is like a star is an understatement. He's the star.
Yep.
He's the king of pop.
The most
like
famous nigga like that ever.
Ever exist damn near. Like literally.
And that's why you see a lot of these celebrities try to imitate him.
True.
When it comes to the mystique that they want to put on, whether it's the clothes,
the
whenever
aura,
they want to be. Whenever they want to be different, the clothes that they wear, it resembles Mike. Like any type.
Was that prevalent in the movie too? Like you picked that up from the movie too?
Yep. And two, one thing that I also picked up is that you can really tell like this nigga's childhood was robbed from him.
Yeah.
Completely. So when it comes to like the Neverland shit and the kids allegations,
Yeah.
That's why.
you can
That's
tell. 'Cause
what I
he
did
never, he
hear
never
about
got
it.
to go outside and play with kids. He was always work.
Which is that's
And you from-
crazy. That's a crazy way to have you fucked up because now,
Yeah.
as a product of your childhood trauma, you sit here, you 33, and you got kids in your bed. Now it's like, what does the public make of that?
Yeah.
Now it's like
Shithole, bro.
That's how
Scary
unintended
Indiana.
consequences, gang.
Mhm.
Is that's what happens when you famous at like that young age.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was points. I think he was like he did the his first moonwalk at like what 23, 24. It was a scene he went back to the crib and I guess his brothers were playing basketball, whatever. He came out with a fucking Twister board. He was like, "Hey, you guys want to play Twister?" And he was like, everybody was like, "No, we all trying to like go out and get some girls or whatever." This nigga trying to play Twister.
nigga
at a
wanted to have
grown-ass
fun,
age,
bro.
24. He just want to have fun.
Yeah,
He's
I
a
feel
kid
that.
in a
I heard
man's
people
body.
say that was like a message that they definitely got from it, which is what in my mind was expected. I'm like, if the estate's making the movie, it's like you want to showcase those aspects of like. I heard Van Lathan was talking about how it's like you never want to give niggas the reason why somebody's so great. You want to like show them it.
Mhm.
But it was like they took the liberty. He had a really cool, really interesting criticism. He was like they took the liberty to explain certain things like that, where it's like, yeah, the nigga, like you can obviously tell he just wants to be a boy, and it's like, yeah, that's true for all intents and purposes because that nigga had a fucking
Yeah, I was gonna say,
time.
like,
Yeah.
bro,
But-
no one understands the amount of pressure. Bro, we talk about the pressure it is to be this age now and where we are. Imagine the pressure of being Michael Jackson.
Let's just say,
Oh my God.
Let's just
And
say,
you're getting the fuck beat out of you, too.
let's just say if exactly that too. That,
Yeah, like your whole childhood.
As a man too, you still getting the shit beat out. of you.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
They
As a
beating
man.
the shit out that nigga as a man?
Yes. Still.
That's crazy. His
His
dad.
dad still beating him and the kids at like they're grown ass adults. He's still putting hands on them.
That's crazy. I didn't know
Wicked,
that.
bro.
Crazy,
oh my
bro.
God.
Just imagine if we were at Michael Jackson level right now. We couldn't even go outside.
Yeah, like
wouldn't
literally, you
want
can't
to-
go outside.
I wouldn't be happy.
You can't go to a store.
I
you
wouldn't
can't
be
just have a
happy.
regular. Like you are like at a different.
There
on
would
a
be
different
people
level.
actively
anymore.
trying to break down his door just to get.
There's
an
not.
autograph.
There's not like that's not good
That
for the
crazy.
human mind. That's the reason
It's
why
not
like
good for the human
that's
mind.
the reason
Literally,
why
yeah.
like so many famous people lose their shit or they go insane.
Yeah,
or
they
anxiety,
lose their
because
life.
Generally, that much of social intention and is not good for you. But also
Was
on
that
top
the
of
beat
that,
it one?
Yeah, that's the beating one.
nigga, nigga should look bright as
Damn, I
hell.
wish I had a comparison. I could fit in there.
But like,
much human
yeah, that's not good for your mind at all. And then like you get the family dynamics involved with it too. It's like you're constantly trying to maintain that image. It's like, nah, I can't even go outside and have a breather. Like I wouldn't like
yeah,
that.
look right there.
Mike is like,
That's crazy.
what's so
Nuts.
crazy about Mike is like, besides like those allegations with the kids, like, I've never heard nothing bad. Like, I feel like this is the first nigga where I'm like, everyone in the world fucks with him.
Yeah.
Like, you can talk about art, like, you talk about Cardi, you like, oh, fuck with him, but you can go to another nigga and be like, bro, that nigga is like X, Y, and Z. Like, they don't say nothing.
They don't say
about
It's just
shit
to
about
argue
that.
whether or not
And
he's
the
the
thing
GOAT,
is,
which is
too,
not really an argument.
Like you know how everybody has like, well, people that are creators, they have like their audience demographic where you got like maybe it'll be like 15% 18 to 24, then like 25% 25 to like 34.
Yeah.
This nigga had 100% on everything. Niggas coming out the womb know who Michael Jackson is.
Yeah, literally. It's
crazy,
Niggas now, bro, coming out the womb, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Kids being born in 2020 know who Michael Jackson is.
That's crazy. You
Nuts.
think about how many kids are like now going to be born with this being a part of their life,
I
like
was
that
about to say,
biopic.
yeah,
Like
crazy.
you wasn't like imagine kids who weren't alive for Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
There are kids who were not alive for Michael Jackson who are like old now.
I know I
They're like,
caught that nigga his last few years.
If
and
you
shit.
was born,
Shout out
Yeah,
me.
for
if
real.
you was born in
Shout out me.
I say if you was born in 2010, you're what, like 16 now,
Yep.
Yeah.
and that's a year after Mike died.
Yeah,
Not even
literally.
alive for Mike.
Literally.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
now you
This
got
nigga
biopic.
could sing. Not only could you sing, but you can make good music and you could dance.
Yeah.
Music that's
Bro,
gonna be hitting
no
today.
one
That's
is
crazy,
doing
man.
that.
That's why
bro.
everybody try
I gotta go
to
see a movie.
imitate like his choreography style. They try to imitate his clothes, anything, bro.
That's real,
Yeah.
bro.
Because they want to get to that level of nigga. Everybody knows you. You will not get to that
Yes,
level.
bro.
Yeah, you can't.
I remember-
Even in the age
I
of
remember
social
the,
media, it can't get to that level.
Yeah.
I remember that one nigga who was trying to be not Chris Brown. He was trying to be Michael Jackson.
Chris
Then
Brown be trying to be
Chris
Michael
Brown
Jackson.
put his hands on Rihanna. So like,
Wait.
No, because I'm saying, you remember, they were talking about Chris Brown being the next Mike.
Yeah.
And then that's when, that was like the last nigga I had saw that.
He
like,
was
they
definitely
made a
jiggy
direct,
in them
like,
2010s trying to be like
But,
Mike.
like,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
nigga was
He was
gyrating.
doing
and
the, yeah,
shit.
the
He was
glove and
gyrating.
shit. He was trying to be it, man.
Jab turkey.
Jive ass turkey, nigga. But yeah, it's a great movie. I think y'all should go watch that.
That's
Mike and
fire.
them.
fire.
Shout out Mike.
I was gonna say, let's move into the Mike of our generation, gang. Sometimes you get the moonwalking, and you get the backflipping, you get the vocal cords of doom, you get the choreography. Other times
You get minstrelsy.
you get backflipping into your setup, and now you're worldwide acclaim. Let's talk about
shout
our
out
Michael
Speed.
Jackson.
Shout out Speed,
Shout out
man.
Speed.
hey, it's not even like a talk. I
He
think
said you get missed.
I really, bro. I think I just really want to get this nigga his flowers, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, so
Black
if
man.
you don't know who Speed is, iShowSpeed is a popular streamer. Popular is an understatement. This nigga is the biggest.
If you don't know who
streamer in the
Speed is,
world.
that's crazy.
It's like,
international.
Like think of it as
literally Michael Jackson of our generation.
I can't even say that.
pull he
because
has
it's
when he goes outside, at least.
You walk outside, you ask somebody who Speed is, they won't know either.
They won't, but if
Nah,
Speed
they
is
gonna know who he
outside,
is.
I promise you ask somebody in their 30s, 40s who Speed is, they will not know who Speed is.
yeah, they
In
probably,
America,
they
maybe,
probably
but like
wouldn't-
niggas can't read on a 6th grade level in America.
Yeah, hey, they probably
Like-
wouldn't know his name.
Yeah.
But they have seen him before.
Yeah.
And if you see him, it's like the president's coming through.
Yeah.
So
No,
like the way that
literally.
these kids be
Yeah.
outside,
Bro, like this, I
for
say
our
this,
generation.
I say this for in America, that's how Speed is. I'm gonna keep it a bean because Speed. Okay, this is why Speed is so genius in the way he does it. Because you're right. There's people even on here that's like, no, AB right. He not where Mike was.
Like,
Mike
when I-
was
when I-
allowed to be himself. Mike was allowed to be Michael Jackson during a time period that like black people not only wasn't getting the same like appreciation, like well, you could say they weren't getting the same appreciation as now, but like the reason why America is so hostile to Speed is because of like, bro, he's a young black nigga that
Right.
does and says the things he does. Even Mike in his own ways, especially after his unfortunate, like the skin disease, like even Mike in his own ways could kind of like not fit in with the
mainstream.
Yeah, like
I mean, he's Michael Jackson.
He's Michael Jackson, right?
He
It's
does not
different.
have
that's
that
why like
mainstream
it
appeal.
can't be like,
Speed is so inspirational because I feel like Speed has done it on a level that is like, bro, Speed don't need America at all. You right. Speed, you could walk down the street and niggas not know who Speed is in America. This nigga goes to
Overseas.
Chile though,
Yeah, I was
and
gonna say-
niggas are like, he getting keys to the city in Chile.
Yeah.
A
It's
nigga.
nuts.
it's like it's
Nuts.
like in the same. It's like if you go to like the average American and you tell them like one famous football.
Yeah,
player,
they won't
won't
know.
know. It's in it, but like worldwide, like this nigga Messi had his whole fucking
Yeah.
country
It's different.
running down streets. when this
Messi,
nigga
You gotta
won
think
the-
about this.
Yeah.
You people dead ass wouldn't know Speed. You right. Speed in total followers got like half of the American like public, like in terms of the public population, he got like over 100 million followers on all of his pages.
It don't
together.
make no damn
Yep.
sense.
It don't
Don't
make.
make
He
no
got
goddamn
50
sense.
million
It don't
on
make no damn
on
sense.
just Instagram.
You pull
so
it
it's
up.
like
50 on
He has
Instagram?
50. He got 47 million on Instagram, and that's what like this
That's
nigga's
nuts.
really international more
He-
than
what
he's
he
even
did-
American.
what he did is
yet the nigga from Ohio.
He did the one thing that like you could do to get a Michael Jackson like pull without being a musician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that is if there was a way for you to break into that type of thing going outside of the music way, because all these music artists can't fucking go outside like
Yeah.
when you hit a certain point. No one ever seen you do it via streaming. Even the most famous like YouTubers or whatever. It's like maybe if you see him in a shopping mall, people might like gather around. But like this nigga got on the bus. I don't know, he got on the because he's in
Right now, he's doing a Caribbean tour. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't even get into that. Right now, the reason why we're talking about him is because he's doing a Caribbean tour,
Yeah.
which has been going crazy. He was in St. Lucia, he was in Grenada, he was in a whole bunch of places.
and he gets on the bus and these kids like start fucking screaming.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god,
Yeah,
it's fucking
literally.
screaming.
Like bro, and then also this, right? Like, Speed is in such a unique position because Speed could do whatever the fuck he wants. Speed could be a Aiden Ross, Kai Cenat, them type of niggas, and he's completely charting his entire own path. And not only is he charting his own path, this nigga switched from doing the whole, like, I remember this nigga was in, where was he in where he was getting called a monkey? That one white country.
It was
he
like
getting called
Eastern Europe.
Yeah, it was somewhere in
somewhere,
Europe when
yeah.
he did his years Europe tour. He was getting called a monkey. All this shit.
He said he'll never go back there.
This nigga, yeah, he said he would never go back there. He said he switched his entire shit to like, he's literally showcasing black culture and like bringing black tourism, like even the African countries that he went to in his last Africa tour. We talked about
that was hard.
They was like, bro, 2026 has been one of the biggest tourist years for Africa in like all time, like just because like this nigga came over there.
And that's why he's so different, because you see the IRL streamers like Jenny, all these other people who like travel.
Yeah.
But mainly like they go to like Europe. They
Yeah,
go to
they go
like
to the
these
same
places. Like,
places.
motherfuckers is not going to like Africa.
Yeah, motherfuckers is not going to like these random villages in St.
And if they are, they ain't
Haiti.
doing shit. They just walking around.
Yeah. They literally just walk. Yeah, they
doing
walking
shit.
around. They're not doing shit. They're not
Yeah.
interacting with the people there. And that's another thing. Like, bro, he's getting accustomed to the culture. He's interacting with the people. He's showcasing the culture. He's doing it in a way where some people can say it's like minstrelsy, but also like it's not though. You know what I mean? Like it is like
in the way he does. I feel like you could say that more about like Mr. Beast, but like
no, yes,
like
you
with
can.
Mr. Beast, because it's like Mr. Beast posts the and I'm not
I
trying to
built
take
16 wells for these black ass.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
that's the stereotype.
Yeah.
And
It's like, bro, there's water in Africa. There's cars.
This
There's
nigga-
buildings. There's
it's
resorts.
the stereotype.
Yep.
Bro, this nigga be with them like literally like in villages eating their food exactly how
And
like,
their
they eat
customs,
it.
yeah.
And their customs,
Yeah.
wearing the clothes they
Yeah.
wear, like
I seen this nigga get a shea butter body massage
Yes.
by like 10
Crazy.
African
Ethiopian women.
I'm like,
crazy. Yeah, he was
He's
yes.
doing everything.
Yes, explain it to him. You didn't know that?
this nigga, he walked into this room like it was like lit by the Son of God. He walks in. There's this, it's like 10 or 11 Ethiopian women sitting there. He gets a shea moisture body massage by these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, that's like,
And
it's like
you know, it's
heaven.
real shea butter.
Yeah,
like,
actually.
They
like,
making that
yes.
motherfucker, yeah.
Not the fucking American market, not the Walmart.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it right
right.
there. Yes.
Like, okay, and I say this. We
I'm about to
first
go
of
to
all-
Ethiopia.
First of all, 50 million. First of all, this was Africa. This was months ago. It's 50 million on YouTube. Crazy.
Nuts.
But I want you to understand something as
gotta
well.
stop.
I want you to
You gotta
understand
stop
something as
looking at me
well.
like that.
Like, one, you got to stop looking at me like that. Two, but I want you to understand something as well, bro. You don't understand what this does for the image of black women, black
Yeah.
Oh
people.
my
etc.
gosh.
You don't see shit like this, bro.
You don't,
Like,
bro.
I guarantee you, it was a minority, a nigga that's not black that was watching the stream that was like, oh my god, like I would want to. This
can happen.
This can happen. You didn't, and it sounds crazy, but that is the effect of.
Why these women look so good?
That is exactly.
Yes, black women look good.
Look. It sounds
Yo, they look
crazy.
as fuck.
It sounds crazy, but that's the effect of like like how horribly black people have been dehumanized throughout all of our society. That like something like this, you don't even like. You wouldn't go to an African country and be like, oh my god, I want a shea butter massage. You'd be like, nigga, what?
Yeah,
Like,
nigga, they have
you want them African girls with the spears to go, and then you see this and you're like, okay, the nigga that says no to this, you gay. Like, like keep it a bean. Like, keep it honest. Like,
If you,
cool.
I'm not gonna lie, bro, and this is why I love black people.
Yeah.
because it'd be so many ways to just hate on
Yeah.
black people, and it's like,
Who is
you
that?
can't beat us.
this getting rubbed down by shea butter on his back.
You could never, nigga. You would drop
Most niggas don't even know what
dead
shea butter
before.
is.
Real.
It's you can't get a nigga in your personal life to give you a regular massage, let alone.
Nigga, yo, girl, you can't even get your girl to do shit like this. She get to rubbing your back for the 2 times.
For the 2
and then
minutes,
she
hand
falls
tired.
asleep, hand tired and shit. Like, fuck yeah. Like, nah, but I just think it's dope, bro. And I want to get this nigga his flowers because I'm like, bro, the way Speed came out, bro.
If any one of you niggas would have did something like this, bro.
The way Speed came out when we was younger, when
Gang.
he first came out,
Yeah.
all of the crazy shit he was saying.
Oh, he said
the
some
meat
wild
leaking,
Yeah.
the grape stuff. Like
Yeah.
he used to say and do so many nut ass things.
For the clip.
fact that for the clip and the fact that he has stepped out of that, bro, and actually like
Matured.
matured and
testament to the
taken
shit that-
taken his life in like in hand. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like
Yeah.
he's taking his own will
And
in
he did
hand,
it.
bro.
He did it the right way too.
And look,
Fire,
he did it,
bro.
even he's infinitely more like
did it his
big
own
and
way.
successful
Yep.
for that.
Yeah, he's the biggest streamer now. Yeah.
Yep.
He passed everybody. There's no streamer that's even near this nigga.
He's
Kai
also-
Cenat's not near this nigga.
He's also like a testament to the shit that we be talking about on this show.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm like, that's what we mean by changing like the culture, doing your thing. He was of that same culture because that's what all you niggas still do to run up the likes, to run up the bag or whatever. And he diverted from that, and people fuck with him more now.
Yeah.
So it just means that you don't have to do this thing in one way.
Yeah.
Despite everyone thinking that all these crazy shit I be saying is just okay because it's the only way you could do it. No, it's not. It really is not. And I like that he's parlayed like his platform into ability like showing people.
yeah,
that
real life.
it can
Shout
be
out
whatever
him.
you want to
man.
be.
Shut up, bro.
We gotta meet, bro. We gotta meet, bro. We gotta.
We do got to come on the jam.
What happened?
I'm putting mad glass everywhere from this thing.
Oh, from your glass.
Hell
Oh yeah,
yeah.
you broke that
I
motherfucker.
did. I dropped my shit.
It's
It's a screen protector.
Most of these Twitch streamers, they be like, oh, well, I did my own thing. I did my, like, you know, like, and I remember watching, because, bro, me and Matt was watching Speed when he was playing 2K. When he was talking about assaulting women and all, like, X,
bro.
Y, and Z when he was a child.
Yeah.
Then it went to the thing. Yeah, and then it went to the thing of, like, then he went to LA. And usually when streamers go to LA,
it's
they
rap.
live in
Yeah,
LA,
it's
it's
rap.
raps. Your route, you're like, you don't even understand your destiny is already planned when you go to LA. Yo, I remember seeing him on Aiden Ross shit, and he was like, I'm not fucking with this shit.
Yeah.
And that nigga left. He had a whole rebrand after that.
Yeah,
and
right
then,
after
like,
that Ada Rush.
now
shit,
he's
was
not.
like, I'm done being a weirdo.
Damn.
Yeah,
It take that's all it really take. And
it's mad glass.
It is,
all
bro.
over me.
Yeah. We are back after our short intermission. Matt suffered multiple injuries and
Yes,
lacerations
yes,
to the hand.
Oh, God.
Let's talk about the Met Gala.
Oh my God. Motherfucking Met, bro. It's Met
Gala.
season.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Met
is it?
season.
See, I was like, oh my God, why they
Invite the
look
jam
snazzy
to the Met,
today?
please.
Jam to the Met 2027.
Jam Met, nigga. We could do a
27,
piece about wealth redistribution.
Oh
But-
God.
Take us off immediately.
You seen when AOC wore that? It was a bad dress, but she wore that tax the rich dress to the Met like a few years
Yeah,
ago. They
let me
did
see.
not.
Yeah, don't do that
They
shit
did-
ever again.
They
That
did not
shit
let
was
her
straight
sleep
ass.
after that.
Let me see.
It was violating
She did
her
a
after
tax to
that.
the-
It was not a
Yeah.
good dress, but I seen what she was going for.
Oh God.
It was not a good dress.
What she could have did, she could have like had her dress made out of like burnt dollar bills or some shit.
Or some shit. Got
There's
some-
like-
Nigga, she would have been killed for that. They would've- yeah. You can't burn.
They
no
say we're
dollar
never
bill.
having a political.
Yeah,
Nobody
no.
come back to this shit. Oh my
They would
god.
have got
yeah.
her straight out of there.
But yeah,
Yeah.
bruh, it's
Yeah, Met.
Met season. Met is happening on May 4th. That's Monday.
Yeah.
So
What's the thingy?
the theme? Okay, so the theme is called costume art. And that had dropped. I remember they had
Oh, yeah,
announced
yeah,
that like
yeah,
a
yeah,
while
they
ago.
did.
So the theme is costume art and the dress code is fashion is art. So basically what that means is basically like they're gonna prioritize the body now. Instead of just the actual silhouettes, the clothing on you, it's like the body is the actual art.
Oh,
so
so
it's
they
not
about
about
to
to
be
be
wicked
no
shit.
They about to
like
be naked.
red carpet. Like it's about to be like that. And like a lot of people really don't like. I'm seeing people talk about it, but like I don't think people see like the fire message.
Not the
in it,
extent of like the
right?
black dandyism. Like
I think like not to the extent of that, but
Yeah.
I think it's fire in terms of what is happening right now in our society and the overall conservative push that has happened in the fashion world. So already going to the co-chair list because they announced that first before they even announced the theme of anything. We got Beyonce, Venus Williams, Nicole Kidman, and Anna Wintour. So like already because she was she just. What did she just? I think she just stepped down from Vogue.
Yeah, I was
yeah.
finna say, is it that one girl? Hold on. For look her up. Keep going.
She just stepped down from Vogue. So that's the co-chair list. And then we got the host committee.
Oh,
which
yeah,
is-
yeah. Show this Bob. Yeah, show this Bob.
Baba Doom.
So the host committee is that's where like most of the celebrities, but that's like the celebrities that's helping out. It's hella people, but it's Zoe Kravitz, Angela Bassett, Doja Cat, Tiana Taylor, Alex Kasani, and many, many more on the list.
Oh my god.
So already it's like we gotta
Zoe-
stack Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe shouldn't be allowed to participate this
Why
year.
you say that?
Because she engaged to Harry Styles. And I'm just,
Is that real?
I didn't know that until he said something about it. Yeah.
There's no way that's
Wait, what's
real.
wrong with Zoe?
I thought she
What
just.
does Zoe do?
She's engaged to.
No, what did Harry do?
Oh, Harry Styles? It's just Harry. He just don't.
I
like Harry
just like,
Styles.
They're in- no,
I'm a hater, I guess.
I thought her and Channing Tatum just broke up they shit.
Yeah, I thought she was dating Channing
That nigga
Tatum.
Channing Tatum apparently posted something on his story like some
Cryptic.
I've lost. Or something. Yeah.
All right,
That's
no.
real. But anyways,
It's Zoe Kravitz, man. You gotta look at the ceiling.
Zoe Kravitz. So already, like, we looking at this chair, already it's like an all-woman cast. You got Beyonce in that motherfucker. That already got people
yeah.
That's crazy.
excited.
What you think she gonna wear?
Something insane.
Yeah.
I think something insane considering how she did her recent tours.
Yep.
Like the
The
outfit
Cowboy
she had on her
Carter
tour,
shit?
Cowboy
Yeah.
Carter, oh, it's a different thing.
She
Like
went
that was
crazy.
like the embodiment of the theme of this Met.
Yeah.
Like if that was a person you wanted on that motherfucker, that's the person you want on there.
Yeah.
But I think this is overall, because when I saw the theme at first, I was like, oh, already, like, this is amazing. Considering, like, what we had last year was Black Dandyism. And we had Black Dandyism at a time where we got our president trying to denounce DEI, trying to even denounce the acknowledgement of Black people. Doing types of removing Black art in museums, doing all that shit, and had Black Dandyism. We had, what was it, Pharrell, Coleman Domingo, we had Lewis Hamilton. It was a whole
to go
success.
from all men to all women is fire.
Yeah.
Supporting overall Black excellence. And I say with this one, like, this one is so special because of the conservative push we've seen in fashion when we talked about when it came to the quarter zips, when it came to the fast fashion change and their whole approach when it came to Zara, H&M, even this brand called Pretty Little Things. Pretty Little Things is basically like another Fashion Nova for women. And they dropped like streetwear, clubwear. They dropped all types of shit back in the day with more eccentric colors like pink, all that, to now this conservative rebrand to where now they have these neutralized colors, these dresses, that's
Everything the
covering
colors of cars.
all your
Yeah.
body,
White,
all this
black,
and that.
navy blue.
Yeah. And
Jeans are passed out.
oh yeah, like even that American Eagle stunt where jeans are blue eyes, all this and that, and like overall, I'm looking at it and I'm like, bro, like people look at trends because fashion in itself is a melting pot. People look at trends like it just accidentally happens. No, trends are literally a reflection of what is happening in society and what politics are being pushed. That's why we always preach, nigga, politics isn't everything.
Yes.
When it comes to that, when you see people wearing suits, when you see even this conservative push with these houses, they understand it. Oh shit, it's a recession and these niggas can't get jobs.
I remember you called that shit literally like as we started.
As it was happening.
And then everything happened. the way
Everything's
you
so
said it.
chic and it's the soft, gentle.
My soft era, I gotta wear my quarter zip, my matcha.
Because you niggas want to look presentable for McDonald's.
Literally.
Just for them
You
to
wanna look
not
presentable.
fucking pay you
wanna
enough
look
to live.
presentable
Shake
for the
Shack,
white
nigga.
man.
Yeah,
So that's
real.
why last year when they had Black Dandyism, it's like, holy fuck. Like, even if you want to call it performative or not, that's a direct push on whatever's happening right now.
Our fashion choice is a direct fucking counterblast to that shit. Because I'd be damned if I come up here sitting. You niggas think that because we discussed the news, we gotta tie, button up. That choosing not to do that intentionally, so is exactly a counterblast to that thing. These white people, they get you with it. By the time you look around, everyone goose stepping, everyone in brown suits and shit.
Yep.
I'm telling you,
And
niggas.
it adopts to everyone. What were you
I was
saying?
gonna say, I think like even with the Met, people be criticizing the Met for like, rightfully so, or criticizing some of the people that involved in it. But like, at least from what I've seen, like they be on the mark at least with the it might not be outward messaging, but like the subliminal messaging always be on point in a sense. Like having an all women cast or like you said, Black Dandyism.
Yeah,
Like, even the
shit
years
like
before
that.
they would do certain shit.
In terms of, you said what?
No, continue.
In terms of like not only the people you have there and the message you want to have there. And this is the thing of like people are talking about like, not even people talking about, but like, why should you care about this? Because at the end of the day, we're talking about rich celebrities dressing up
For a
and
charity
playing,
event,
for that. And a lot of people will be like, why should I care about this? And I think it's more so what you align with a message when it comes to it. If you are seeing the way our society has been, you're seeing the way they're denouncing everything, and they're seeing the way they're taking away jobs.
Yeah.
Creative inspiration cannot happen through the instability of what has been happening and what our president has been presented.
Yeah.
And
It's literally
you could say,
stifled.
literally.
Yeah.
And you could be like, well, it's not that deep. Well, then see how everyone's dressing. Why do motherfuckers dress the same? Why do motherfuckers can't find their own individual style? Why can't people experiment, and why can't people even view their own body as art? Why does it have to be constant following a trend? My nigga, there's no inspiration to it because there's no messaging
We're
to it.
incentivized to like let go of those things, especially like working class people. And like you said, like the Met doesn't have anything to do necessarily with working class people in that regard, but it is expression. All forms of expression during a fascist regime are fucking good. Like genuinely, because like the whole point is to suppress you, like literally. So it's like if you see certain things on such a big stage as a Met, and I'm sure there will be celebrities, maybe not the ones that y'all want. There will be celebrities that say something, ICE out, fuck ICE, something. You know what I mean? Like there's gonna be some political statements there. There always is on like red carpets in general. So like I think it's a good thing for real.
Yeah, I was gonna say the thing about political expression and artistic expression is that it's just like in times, especially like this, you're going to have increasing levels of it. But they tried to distinctly they try to separate like what your reality is and what you should expect from like politics or your life to be like separate from your identities. That's why they try to like, you can't talk about LGBTQ, that's too woke. But go to work every day and still participate in life. Like those are not whole identities of like human
what if
beings.
you go to work and
So
you have an LGBTQ person that works with you? Like
it's an impossible task for them constantly trying to hold back like human expression or trying to like shape it into one acceptable thing. But that's what they want. They want that uniformity because in their society it's all the diversity is the problem. I'm like, you don't have a populace who like has enough time to even care about their own self-expression enough to do that. So of course you'd buy into the uniformity of everything because like it's less effort that way. That's why it's very easy to repeat, but it's not fulfilling.
Even when it came to the ads, like when it came to American Eagle, that was like overall the message of like, you have to be white to be represented in this culture or in America.
Or like that's in. It's in. The blonde hair, blue white is in as that went anywhere.
And then the response through, and that's why where it's like people be like, oh, well, it's not that deep. Even the response through Gap. You had minorities do this Gap ad, and what did it do? It was like one of Gap's biggest ads, and it completely shitted on American Eagle.
Yeah, because it's all political choices. That's the thing, is that the messaging, they're trying to convey certain things at the time. It's not a coincidence that you see fascist niggas, Nazi niggas talking about white people are just better, black people are just inherently bad. You have one brand deciding to go with that, the other one deciding to go with the diversity thing. It's all a reflection of the society.
There's a reason why Trump sided with American Eagle. Just saying.
And then afterwards it was like, nah, because they wasn't dick sucking them hard enough or some shit. But
like that's why I loved the theme, because like the first thing I could think about was like, I had saw this one video and he was talking about what defines sexy in design language, and he was talking about eroticism, vulgar, and sensuality. And what sensuality was basically like, for a woman's body having like a suit, it still tells a story, but it's more kind of like less leading. It's sensual. It's not out there. When it comes to eroticism, it's more like in your face, like
skin showing.
And I was thinking about that, and I'm like, yo, like this is really this. This Met will not be left for open interpretation. It's going to be dead in your face. And that's why I fuck with it, because it's like that is a direct attack on what's been happening in the fashion world.
I think it's needed, and I'm
It's
excited
completely
to see
needed,
it for
because
sure.
even like last year, like when it came to last year, even the creative direction on how these houses took their approach, bro, they had little to no minority representation in their houses. But yet we still had a black dandyism Met Gala. So I could see how people see it's performative, but what you can see in messaging in a fascist regime always sets a precedent.
I was gonna say it's just like everything. Like I think about like sports, like when we was just yelling about how the basketball players got to wear the LGBTQ tag, gang. It's like, the institution in and of itself has its own problems, of course. But if you're going to be in it, and there's going to be humans in it, and there's humans in your society in it, then there are certain values that should probably be reflected in that thing. The day they start doing Met Gala, Germany, 1939. No! That's when you know, nigga. We can't do it.
But then, like, that's another thing. How do they profit? Beyonce's coming. Tiana Taylor was there last year. You know
The
what
thing
I mean?
that makes
It's
it not
They're not
performative.
gonna be like.
The thing that makes it not performative is just continuing having those people and those entities that are in it, like participating in the real world thing, of course. But like you need to have some visibility. I'd rather have some visibility, like the same way like seeing like black characters or brown characters on TV. I'd rather have some visibility than none.
Especially now because none is actually on the table.
None's on purpose. They want to go back to that.
Yeah,
They want to make every character white, gang. Like,
Bro, I'm so hyped for this shit.
Yeah,
I
this
was
is
literally
gonna be
thinking,
crazy.
I'm like, yo, because next week I'll be covering the shit, and I want motherfuckers to send their own fits. Like I want us to have like our own like Met Gala. I want people to DM us.
it's prom season. It's prom season and graduation season.
Bang out the outfits. We rated best. Who got the Met look?
Hey, we're bringing it back. We did it last year.
Send all of y'all fits.
Send your
Either
prom
DM
fits,
us, you
graduation
can DM us separately. You can DM the Jam. Sometimes I know it won't let y'all DM the Jam though. So like, just DM us.
That could be our Met Gala. We'll dress up that episode.
It is, bro.
Bang
I
out.
feel like once you change your perspective, you can really like. When you change your perspective into thinking like everything is just that deep, it will completely like change the way you look at it.
Because you have to understand that humans are complicated.
Yeah.
And we talk to each other, we communicate each other, and there's multiple messages being communicated at all times.
Yeah.
So what
Through,
you
different
think,
means.
what you think is not deep, someone probably actually did at least put some nugget in there that they were like, okay, this is how I formulated this art thing. You just gotta look. Niggas will try to dissuade you from using your brain by calling you lame. Or like, oh, you're doing too much for trying to decipher what art is. It's like, no, that's how your brain actually does get to firing, because you get to piece together real world things, what people are trying to say without them saying it to you.
Yeah.
And that's how you don't be fucking a red pill nigga.
Because like, like literally, and then like the people watching at home, like you're seeing your favorite celebrities, you're seeing the people that you damn near idolize wearing these outfits, and I could imagine what that does to you. It's like, damn, like I could really change like how I'm like looking right now in terms of like just wearing business wear, wearing a quarter zip. No, because it's so much
Nigga,
more.
cut that out and find yourself, gang.
I really need niggas to like change up how they do formal wear.
Yeah.
Bro,
I hate the fact that all you niggas think you
It just
killing it
gotta
the
be
moment you
suit
put a
and tie.
suit on.
oh my god,
It's gotta be
bro.
suit and tie.
Do something
Oh my
else.
god, add personality to it.
Yeah.
When we
bro.
went to that social wealth fest, I had the veil hoodie on. I still had the button up and like the chains like on or whatever, but I had the veil hoodie, I had the baseball cap, because I'm like, yo, do something. I'm not about to put on the president fit every fucking time.
Yeah.
That's not
bro,
the only
'cause
way to
it's
do that.
boring as fuck. And I would love to do a segment on this about like how style is just like such an effective like communicative like language in terms of like it's really up to you, bro. You can wear formal wear, sorry, and still add your own swag to it, add your personality. You can fuck around and have a formal suit and be sagging in the motherfucker, bro. Have a 3-stack, but you can have the craziest shit on, but you won't even allow yourself to go to that point, because and that's when it goes to like the direct reflection of society, because society has not even given you the permission to even let yourself express yourself to
It's that
extent.
same liberatory like politics that I feel like we be talking about so much, that allows us to also see fashion and your self-expression in that way. And it's the same fucking like shelter in, constantly be a victim politics that shows you like, oh no, it's only this one way. Anything outside of that is weird. And that's literally like what the entirety of the government
Or like unorganized,
or like
disheveled, or ghetto, or
of
whatever
a different
else.
culture below, even though like I couldn't tell you what American dressing culture like is necessarily.
I
you know what it
I
is?
couldn't tell
Outside of
you.
You know what it is? Have y'all watched Fairly Odd Parents before, right?
Yeah.
Don't you remember the niggas that always dressed up in suits? They were called
Pixies?
like the Pixies.
Oh,
That's what American shit is. Pixies.
yeah,
Just
some corporate America.
all gray. So
Yeah.
Pixies, like for the people that don't know. So
I did
Fairly
not know
Odd Parents is
Pixies,
always
nigga.
like colorful and shit. When the
Yeah.
Pixies rolled around, they turned everything just gray and white and monotone.
Yeah, it's fairies and pixies. And the fairies, you know, they express themselves. The pixies corporate with a fucking Motorola with the business suit, and no one liked them. Don't be them. Don't be a fucking pixie.
You
be a
couldn't.
fucking
It's
pixie
so
ass
funny
nigga.
how you
Pixie
can't.
ass nigga.
You can't even describe like American style.
Yes, you can.
Like when we were talking about soul earlier, it's like like you can
know.
look.
You
and
can
you're like,
really
have
imagine
it.
it too.
Like there is no real.
Our thing is
American
supposed to be,
style,
we're
because,
supposed to
like,
be a melting pot.
Yeah, I was gonna say the whole
supposed to
point
be
of
a melting
America
pot.
is that like it's a
Well,
melting
you
pot.
do have
But
some
when
like
you
different
don't-
like well, New York got its own.
Yeah, because niggas.
Well, but we're talking about like,
because
but it's
niggas,
not
we're
like
talking about like white
uniformly-
American. There's
Yeah.
no white American.
and then
for
like,
general
like,
style.
you really, when you think about fashion in America, the only place your mind can go to is New York.
Yeah.
Because of like, my nigga, like when you don't take care of your people, they cannot think about my style, or they
Yeah.
will not care about that.
Yeah.
That's how you have regressive ideals in terms of, well, you can't paint your nails, you can't
Yeah.
sag, because if you
You wanna
sag,
know how?
you'll get shot. Like, you know what I mean?
Capitalism.
Yeah.
You trying to force that uniformity on niggas to make themselves presentable in your business work setting that everyone got to be in. So of course you look around, everyone has their enthusiasm drained out of the concept of like styling, outfits, artistic expression. Because at the end of the day, you're just trying to make money. It's not that serious. Put on something that's comfortable.
And
go
that's
make money.
why. And that's why when it comes to jobs, they'll say the hairstyles that y'all got are unpresentable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say then you could blame people for it's racism too, like
Yeah.
because then you could blame you have something a scapegoat.
Yeah.
Now you could say instead of being like, no, I didn't want your black ass in this job. I could be like, oh, should have dressed better.
I didn't like how you
Should have dressed better.
What?
Because you're
What?
like,
Nigga,
oh
I'm in
yeah,
a
I don't
quarters
like
there.
X, Y, and Z.
Like,
And then
what?
you look
I
at,
don't have money. Like I'm trying to get a job so I can dress better. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's a million
you gotta-
other
yeah.
reasons why this person might not have put on the Tom Ford today.
for you niggas that
and then
have
going
Tom
back to the
Ford.
capitalism model, like my nigga, like even with that, motherfuckers, like you would wear, it's being black, right? You will wear some shit that is attuned to your culture, and niggas will demonize you, be like, why are you sagging? Why this and that? And then the same fashion house that don't like niggas will put that same exact
Yeah, as a style. As a style.
They
It's
will
high
ingrain
fashion.
the sagging into the pants.
and then we'll gaslight you into thinking your clothes aren't worth shit. The way you do things isn't. You should just be a normal wear the suit.
It's
type
so
of nigga.
crazy
What does
how
that
it's like.
do?
I seen Hassan talk about it, and we're gonna get into the Trump thing because this is the energy that our government's been giving off. But I seen Hassan talk about it, and it was like, if you steal from the poor, like you become a billionaire. If you steal from the wealthy, you go to jail. Which means there's only one way that the money's going up, that it's allowed to go up, is to the billionaires, whatever. Because think about it, you're poor. Say like niggas like to equate the sagging thing with like jail or ghetto black culture. So you start there. And then through these rungs of American capitalism, you've gone so fucking far that you get to the Gucci, the marble floors, the loafers, the Tom Ford, and they try to resell you to fucking sagging again.
Yeah.
Yep.
They try to reset.
Wait, isn't that like
I thought that was-
ain't that like the opposite of what it's supposed to be in high fashion? But it's high fashion when you white people put a spin on it and then put $500 next to it.
Yeah, literally.
And it's not that deep, but why does like former military have a clothing brand? Like
Hell
how
yeah,
does that
fucking
even make sense?
Lockheed
Not that deep.
Martin.
Lockheed
Not
Martin
that deep,
clothes.
bro. Come on now. There's
My
so
boots.
many ways.
Missile boots.
That's why I say, bro, style and when it comes to clothing is such an effective communication that
Yes.
like no one understands to get a point across. That's why like you should pay attention to this Met Gala. You should just look at it with an open mind. Don't be like, oh, why she got her titties out? Don't.
You want to look at why you go in the fucking supermarket. I like those boots, and then you realize it's Lockheed Martin. What interest would Lockheed Martin have in making clothes? It's because they want to have their business be associated with anything else besides killing brown people in the Middle East.
Yeah.
So like it's politics. It's all politics. It's all political. I can't wait to see what they come up with for that.
That shit gonna break the internet. I
event.
already
It's
know.
gonna be crazy.
That's what they fire. People are about to
but-
like lose their minds over Beyonce.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, I'm already knowing. But let's talk, and I want to talk quickly about these last two things because they kind of tie into each other, and the last one is more funny than the second one, or than the first one. First one is, so when you do that fascism thing, you know when JFK got popped and then Malcolm X came out, he was like, what did he say? He said, chicken came home to roost. Chicken never came home. It never made me mad. In fact, it only made me glad. Denzel Washington.
Yeah, literally.
And Malcolm X. But yeah, he basically, that was from the clip that went viral of Malcolm X giving like an interview to the press after MLK got assassinated. And his point, not MLK, after JFK got assassinated. And his point was like, no, I'm not saying like the president. Me woke the president deserve to be murdered. But he's like, if the president is the president of America who's doing rampant, crazy fucking shit in the name of capitalism across the globe, and we call it fascism when there's governments trampling on our rights, but we get to okay that abroad, eventually some blowback gonna come back home.
Yeah.
And then the blowback came in him getting fucking smacked.
Bango.
In other presidential news about people getting smacked, the president of right now, Donald Trump, almost got smacked for the third time since he got back in the office, apparently. at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, the dinner that he has never gone to besides this one time, because he hated the White House Correspondents' Dinner because of how they could make fun of him. There was one time he attended, I think it was back when Obama was still president. He attended like the last one Obama did. And Obama and them was frying him. He was in the audience. They was all making fun of nigga. Yeah, you remember? It was so fucking haunting. Yes, it was so haunting because then he went on to become fucking president after that.
Yeah.
But like they was frying a nigga like he'd never win.
Why we not laughing now?
Yeah. After that, he never went back to like none of them ones. Even when he became president and then lost and then became president again, he never went to none of them because he don't like the press.
And this year.
Yeah. And this year he's like, you know what? My approval rating is lower than anyone has ever had. Let me show face at this White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Right.
Let's go to CBS with how that turned out.
2 days after allegedly charging towards that Washington ballroom Saturday night, Cole Allen is in a federal courtroom today facing formal Department of Justice charges of the attempted assassination of a president.
Make no mistake, this was an attempted assassination of the President of the United States.
Janine Pirro is a Fox News host. Can we keep playing?
Yeah.
With the defendant making clear what his intent was to bring down as many of the high-ranking cabinet officials as he could.
President Trump has faced 2 previous assassination attempts, both during the 2024 campaign.
He got his earshot clean off.
Prosecutors also brought 2 federal gun charges against the California teacher, alleging he was armed with a 12-gauge shotgun, 38 semi-automatic handgun, and 3 knives.
Oh, good damn.
They say he raced through a magnetometer, leading to a staircase ascending to the packed ballroom. The suspect then appears to fall forward, right at guest Aaron Thielman's feet.
And then immediately they were on top of him, I see.
At that point, I saw that he had his hands out in front of him on the ground, and the shotgun had fallen to his side, so he dropped his gun. And I just deemed it safe to get the hell out of there.
Within seconds, you could see Secret Service agents emerging from those doors.
I ran downstairs.
And what did you see about these doors?
The doors were wide open, and I was very concerned because we had the line of succession for our country in the ballroom, and I didn't know.
Okay. So they're talking. So CBS is talking with this witness who apparently was in the hotel.
I see that last name.
This was like wait. What's her last name?
Her name's Thielman.
What is Steelman? That's what I don't like it. Well, so they're talking to her, and this is apparently someone who's a guest. So they have this what is it, a Hilton? I don't know what the fuck the name of the hotel is, but they be having the Hilton. You know, this same Hilton is the Hilton that they tried to kill Ronald Reagan out front of. Yeah. Back in the 80s. That nigga John Hinckley Jr., whatever the fuck his name is, he tried to scope Ronald Reagan for it's just he was like mad, and he had like this fucking thing with this like actress, and he was like wanted to impress her or some shit, according to what the nigga was in his manifesto was talking about. And he tried to kill Reagan, it didn't work. And then in the same building this time is when this thing happened. She says that the line of succession was in the fucking ballroom. And what that means is, you know, the thing that you, or at least the thing my nerd ass learned about when you learn like Secret Service president stuff. Basically, if the president died, what happened? The vice president become president. If that died, then it's like the Speaker of the House. If that died, like there's a line of succession just in case like you're in a location and a bunch of the most top officials in the American government get killed or something. So they have like it designated that way. I think like 12 of the 18 members of the line of succession were all in that ballroom.
God damn.
That night. Yes. So if anything happened in that ballroom and they scoped all them niggas, it would have been like some random 90-year-old nigga who's like leader of the HUD or some shit who would have become president. And there was reports that these niggas did not have high security.
You didn't have high security. We seen the footage. Of course they ain't got no goddamn.
Like, bro, this ran through like it was some regular shit. Just ran past the niggas and they said, "Oh shit."
I thought they would have popped the nigga immediately.
No, the way, way he just like ran past, like this is staged. Like I'm
not gonna lie to you, bro. Like
let's continue watching this, and then because they ended with some interesting shit that I'm gonna fire them out.
And I didn't know what they knew, so I started shutting the ballroom doors.
As plates clattered in a hushed silence, the 2,500 guests who began ducking beneath tables, many of us began to film. It took about 10 seconds for officers to reach the president.
Cut out the part where he ate
It took
shit.
security teams more than 3 minutes to clear top administration officials. The president and 12 of the 18 in the top line of succession were safe.
Pause after this? Okay.
A break.
So, so what happens is, right? Okay, so the nigga come through, the gunshots are heard, right? And then I seen niggas time it out. From the time the gunshots are heard, and then like Melania and Trump look up like what the fuck going on, because I think the nigga was in the middle of doing a card trick. It took them 30 fucking seconds to like get to the president.
Oh my God.
JD Vance, as we just saw, they pop up and yank that nigga up immediately. He gets up and leaves. They get over to Trump. They couldn't even like move the nigga, so they stand like
His
4
fat
niggas
ass.
in front
He
of him.
couldn't fucking move.
They cause
Senile ass nigga where he was,
How you do that trick again? Stupid ass.
So they all swarm out to try to get the nigga, but they've been saying there's reports he wearing diapers. His health is obviously failing, so he can't be as mobile as JD Vance. So they send 4 to just stand there just in case anyone tried to shoot. Wow, he shoot through this. Take the bullet for this nigga because he can't move right now. Mind you, JD Vance is already gone. The president's supposed to be the first nigga up out of there.
Oh,
the
God.
VP gone.
Old ass.
They try to get Trump up. They don't even get
bag with him.
They don't even get Melania. They get up. They try to pull Trump. He falls on his fucking face. Like if this was a real, you dig? They was all about to be curtains because they couldn't get him out of there.
That nigga fell on the floor.
It was bad. It was so bad. You got Stephen Miller running out, hiding behind his pregnant wife.
His pregnant wife.
Yes, you had RFK Jr. was getting swept up by his security detail. His wife is like behind them. Like they're just leaving her behind.
like she's like, please don't leave me. And like,
Mind you, active shooter.
Active
shooter.
So let's continue.
That just shows you.
We're safe. A breakneck investigation began into how the suspect got that close, revealing that Allen, a 31-year-old from near Los Angeles, booked his room at the hotel on April 6th. President Trump announced he would attend the dinner on March 2nd. Allen checked into the Washington Hilton on Friday, April 24th, the day before the dinner, traveling cross-country with his weapons by train, said officials. The Secret Service said its safety net worked, but top officials tonight are facing tough questions.
Law enforcement did not fail. They did exactly what they are trained to do. This was not an accident.
Look at Cat.
It was a result, as we know now, of preparation.
Okay, we can pause. I think that the nigga in the manifesto, Cole Allen, also said that he was trying to get at all the top officials besides Cash Patel.
Besides?
He said Cash Patel not even worth my fucking time.
So sorry, I don't even want to whack the nigga. Oh, but
you know he was in Chicago a day before this?
Yeah, they did
Cole
say.
Anthony, yeah. He went from Cali to Chicago to DC.
Yeah, so I guess he took. They're saying that he took the weapons by train.
Damn.
And then they said that he sent an email like to his family like right before the shooting starts, like talks about how like there's no security and blah blah blah. The timeline, as you can imagine, everyone immediately started seeing like weird shit because it's a bunch of weird shit that happened with this. You had that clip with Caroline Levitt where she's like, "There's gonna be shots fired tonight in the room." And then like shots get fired in the room adjacent.
Yeah.
And the niggas is like, I was like, originally, I'm like, I get she was trying to talk about roasting because, you know, it's the correspondence dinner. Yeah. But like, it got really fishy when everyone woke up from this attempted assassination at the president and the entirety of the government and was like, we need a ballroom. We need a ballroom.
Can we look at that right quick? I find it very jarring.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you for bringing this up. So
every single MAGA account known to man on X. Damn, I'm sorry for our country. Nope. This violence needs to. Nope. Man, what the hell happened to the security? Nope. We need a ballroom.
Literally every account was like, this is a crazy thing.
Yes.
This is why we need a ballroom.
Yes, like clockwork.
What?
The same way that Charlie Kirk died, and all of them was like, "It's the left, the radical Antifa left. This is your." Within minutes of it happening, like these niggas all went on call. There was some shooting, whether it was staged or not, at this thing, and they're all like, "You know what we got to do? Sell to the public. We need this multi-billion-dollar ballroom." Mm-hmm. As though we were gonna give a fuck.
Y'all aren't serious.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
But it's because the ballroom is a bunker.
Yes.
That they have to stop working on because they don't have the Congress approval to work on the shit.
Yes.
And now they're like, fuck, shit getting bad, midterms coming up. We need somewhere to shelter in place this shitbag ass president that is sitting here senile, doesn't know where he is at the time.
Yeah.
So they've been wanted. So they want to build a ballroom. They
face.
can't do this shit legally. So they've been getting held up in court. They've been trying to win those legal battles. And then right after this happened, Trump and his team went in the court. It was like, see, this is why we need the ballroom.
Even Trump got on the fucking.
They just created evidence. They just created evidence why they needed a ballroom.
So
I can't with these niggas.
I can't with these.
So it's some wicked shit. So I'm like, if we here, I'm about to say. So you've seen every single major like conservative account come out and say the same thing. Let's take a look at some reactions that happened that night. So just to keep piecing together the weird shit. So let's take a look at Erica Kirk and Dana White, who were both in attendance at this event. Let's start with Erica.
I just want to go find.
No one.
Let's pause. Let's pause first. Before Dana says his fucking.
I didn't get that.
No one told you to come here,
No one
Erica.
told you.
Matter of fact, why the fuck are you here?
So let me. So my husband gets fucking popped for saying the racist shit and supporting the racist administration. The show must go on. Let me go into the administration in the room with the racist administration.
Your husband.
Who with a nigga who's also been shot before, doing this exact same thing my husband was doing.
Your husband.
Shots ring out. I want to go home.
Aren't you?
Go to fuck home forever. Why are you still doing this?
No. Okay, where's her children?
Where's the children?
Who are taking care of the children?
Your husband is gone.
What? Ain't she traditional?
I haven't seen her children since the day this nigga died.
Ain't she traditional?
Yeah,
You gonna be out with the kids.
No.
White
To
man.
sit here and be like, traditional women need to get back in the house and take care of the kids and don't work. I have not seen this nigga Erica Kirk's child. Like, I have not seen him since the nigga died.
No, she a girl boss.
She a girl boss.
She the president of
She at White House correspondence dinners.
Oh, you getting a little bit too big for your britches there. I want to go. Why are you in a leadership role, ma'am?
Oh God! Like
So,
what?
Like you don't have to keep. Your husband is gone. You
Husband's
do not
gone.
Have to keep doing this.
She's
like,
content farming off her husband's death. Gang, we're running through here. I just want to go
home.
Erica Kirk at the next Arizona TPUSA rally
She'll
with
be there.
pyrotechnics.
She'll be there. Nicki Minaj too.
With
Yup.
pyrotechnics. I just want to go
Nuts.
home. So we got the money shot of Erica Kirk, the grieving widow, our martyr's widow.
Look what y'all
cried.
did.
You triggered her PTSD. No. Let's hear Dana White on cocaine talk about his experience.
Sitting at the table with the Pete Hegseth Department
mind
of
you,
War.
Dana White is the owner of the UFC.
Owner of the USC. Let's
Which
see what
they're
he had
supposed
to
to
say.
host an event at the White House.
Yeah, they're supposed to do WrestleMania at the White House or some shit. But let's watch Dana White.
They were saying to get down. I didn't get down. It was fucking awesome. I literally took every minute of it in, and it was a pretty crazy, unique experience.
Crazy, unique experience.
I took every second of it in.
They said everybody get down. I didn't get down. I just
Almost would have took every bullet.
started
in,
grinding
too.
his teeth and shit.
They caught Pete Hegseth walking around the room doing the cocaine jaw. He was doing like he was moving his jaw. They caught him on this footage.
I'm sure
my God.
all of these people are probably on cocaine.
Yes, they all be like coked up on like uppers, on like all types, especially Donald Trump. I don't know if y'all seen when he gave the press conference after that. That nigga looked like death himself. That nigga eyes was so like puffy and swollen. The nigga looked like he had no edge. They didn't even put the face tan on the nigga.
3 IVs to walk around with, nigga.
That's what happened when you fall at that age.
They asked the nigga why you think.
Insulin.
They asked the nigga why you.
Shit bag.
They was asking the nigga why you think everyone keep trying to shoot you, and he was like, the ones who get stuff done, you know, Abraham Lincoln, and then they got him. And I was like, all right, whatever you got to tell yourself.
No. They shot Abraham Lincoln because he freed.
Yeah, no, actually, the people who vote for him right now would have been the same ones shooting Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah,
so,
literally.
Literally. Yeah.
In your mind, I guess he's doing something all right. So in my mind, there's two possibilities. It's either, because I do hear what people are saying it's staged, because it is a general rule that since this administration came in, you have to take every single thing that they say with a grain of salt, because they're probably lying about it.
Yep.
They've been lying about how many people are dying in Iran. They've been lying about how many fucking boats we done blew up and if they were drug or not. They was lying about the entirety of the Epstein files. They wrote anti-ice on fucking bullets trying to get me to believe that niggas wrote in blue ballpoint pen in the rain before shooting in the ice facility anti-ice on the bullet. Just so we can crack down on niggas who are anti-ice. They've been using everything as a preface to set up their next thing, which is why even if this was a genuine attack,
they couldn't help themselves. Use it as a preference to set up for the ballroom so that we can bomb the entire rest of the world and be safe. They have been doing that, so that's why you have to look at everything with a skeptical eye. But my thing is, I don't know where I land on whether or not it was concretely set up. It does look very bad. I think they seen picture of that nigga was like standing backstage menacingly. I don't know if that was actually Trump, but if that was, that raises questions because like, why the fuck did the Secret Service move you out and then you standing behind stage just looking? Like, there was a very blurry picture that people said was him, but I don't know if it is or not. My thing is, even if it was not staged, the sheer, even if it was not staged, the president, this current administration thought it was a good idea. Let me just chill up in the Hilton with no security. Let's watch Majority Report. Shout out to Majority Report. There was this footage of these people that was on hot mics talking about the lack of security.
I saw that.
Fox News, right?
Yep. Yeah, it was Fox.
They have like 2 random chicks holding the front door open.
2 random chicks.
We're not even trying anymore. It's not even like, I just mean like they're not even like Secret Service people. It's like the girls who work here are holding the door. Even if it was the guys, it wouldn't even make it better. It's like she's fucking just like they might as well put a doorstop in. Like, what the
he looks and you're like, oh shit, am I on?
Oh my God, like Humpty Dumpty, nigga fried him.
That nigga got glitter on his lapel. That nigga turned around and hit the shit, are y'all listening? Yes, because
dumbass.
He even noticed how lax this is. So Secret Service hasn't been getting paid.
We're not even trying anymore. We're not even trying anymore. We're not even trying. Like, no, bro.
Set up or
these
not,
niggas
like
set
you
that
said,
shit.
yeah.
Up,
Set
bro.
up or not.
Set up or not,
just don't even matter because like
Yes.
you niggas are.
You know what
set
I'm
up or
saying?
not, it's sheer at the worst. It's a setup because you niggas. Like, you're trying to do this thing where it's like, you know that the niggas in the public don't like you, but you're convinced if you get shot off enough times, the martyr thing is gonna kick in. And niggas go, oh, protect our leader. No.
Bombs the shit
out of a child.
Iran school.
Yes. So there is no sympathy that you can pull from the American public.
Okay, how do the approval ratings look after this?
Yes. So
that's that Erica Kirk could like leave crying.
See, that's my other thing.
Anyone like has any moral authority.
That's my thing is that I don't think it needs to be planned for them to be as sick. Yeah. It's because I think once the shots rang out and now you know what it is, Erica Kirk knows what it is. She knows, let me walk outside there and have them get me crying. So it's gonna be a news story. Everyone, they all go into this like sycophantic mode where even if they didn't plan the shit out previously, they will use whatever the current circumstance is to parlay it into whatever reality they want to make up.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it could be that a nigga dead just ran up in your shit and was really trying to murk y'all, and they almost did it because fucking Secret Service ain't getting paid, and y'all niggas was bulling, thinking that it was cool. Sheer incompetence, and then. As this is happening, if everyone was about to meet their maker in that moment, that's how them niggas responded.
Yeah,
everyone's just that when you hiding behind your wife.
Told me to get down, I just didn't get down.
Because all that ruthless talk, all that maximum lethality talk, you forget that does something.
Yeah, exactly.
All this fucking rhetoric that Trump has normalized over the last 15 years, and now I'm finding for the first time you niggas like the Democrats need to turn down the rhetoric. We got Trump after Trump 1 week after announcing that he was gonna wipe out an entire civilization, got on Truth Social, was like, we need to handle our differences with less vitriol. Please fuck off.
Gang.
Please fuck off.
I think what makes me think is like it's set up sometimes because he's not dead. Like I don't like how do you go
exactly
like
how
you dodging this many assassinations?
Nigga, you don't even deserve like I feel like any nigga who can't get the job done, you don't even deserve like your manifesto like read.
Yeah.
I understand if you murk the nigga like I'll read it, but like
I'm about to say no. This nigga went.
Yo.
He said that when speaking of the manifesto, they did read into some of it, and it was like he says things along the lines of, in an apparent reference to Trump, the letter also says, "I am no longer willing to permit a pedophile, rape, and traitor to coat my hands with his crimes." But Holt and others say these views, however pointed, because they try to blame it on the left, of course. However pointed, some of the terminology may fall within a modern mainstream left. He and others say it's very unclear what may have tipped the individual from such a widely held view to an alleged violent thing.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So the 60-minute interview of this nigga the other day when he was like, I'm not a pedophile, I'm not a That wasn't Epstein's manifesto. That was Cole Allen's manifesto.
Yeah, that was Cole's manifesto. Yes,
and he thought he was talking about him and called himself. That's
So when she was like, "Oh, you thought you were referencing you?"
I'm like, oh, who could have Epstein been referenced?
No, that was the shooting.
The nigga who did the shooting.
He left behind the manifesto, and he says like, I can't allow.
I'm not a president. No,
is this camera on me?
Yeah, that's the energy that I got.
Yo, this is why
he calls him.
Whoa, hold that people.
Hold that people. That's not me, man.
So
do this stuff.
Killing me.
And then because he was a teacher, they said he had no violent history, no like crazy rhetoric on the internet.
Teacher?
Yes, he was a teacher.
Teachers off.
Yes, and then they go on to say in this NPR
I think it was
article.
college.
Yes, I believe. And they go on to say in this NPR article, they said part of what's troubling is when you start to have people who are kind of seemingly normal, law-abiding members of society feeling like violence is the solution. I think there's a bit of nihilism reflected in his note, whatever. It said there's this idea that there's no more solution, violence is the answer, and nothing else is going to change. So it's either, like we said, it's either these niggas set up the whole thing and then wrote out this detailed manifesto to try to blame it on the left, or you Nazi pedophile pissed off like a teacher to come and try to do some nut shit like that. Yeah. And then it tackled him. There's all this question about whether or not, why didn't they just kill him? Like how the situation went down. There's obviously a lot of shit that we probably won't know because they're probably going to start sealing up investigations. But this changes nothing about the current circumstance. This is why I didn't want to fucking talk about it. Because I'm like, I know you niggas want me to talk about it and get an answer. You want to know what the answer is? The president going to keep, because he's a unique and present danger and also like one of the most prominent Nazis, fascist nigga who's killing all time. He's not doing himself any favors is what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So if they think that you're going to write up the 8th assassination plot and this time niggas is going to be, I want that nigga to live. I don't even want him to be martyred. Like actually, if it was Barack Obama and we found out niggas was shooting at him, you get national outcry. If it's him, no one gives a fuck and that hurts him.
Yeah.
And that hurts him to like no other.
Why ain't he?
But he said they usually take 2 weeks to come up with the conspiracies. No, they don't. You just saying shit. You mad that they saying it didn't happen already?
Motherfuckers taking shots at you 3, 4, 5 times because it was the incident with the golf course shit too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And don't nobody give
Mind
a
you,
fuck.
you're the president of the United States. Like,
yes.
Nobody give a
Pete
fuck.
Hague said you're
supposed to be leader of the free world and no one in the world cares.
If this was any other president before Trump,
national news.
Almost.
Oh my God, they really just tried to. We got to lock down it.
We got to rally around the flag.
Another Tuesday.
This nigga approval rating gonna go down further. Because then I look around, I'm supposed to feel bad for you, but you're bombing unconstitutionally, but you're murking on the street. Yo, ICE agents still
feel bad for
them
you.
niggas got back to that office. Was like, okay, let's look at these ratings. How they look? Still the same? It's actually getting lower. Fuck.
Meanwhile, a Latino woman in Chicago shot fucking 5 times by ICE agents.
Yeah.
Had to
How
live
were
through
these
that.
niggas shitting the bucket?
It was some crazy shit, and you know what they gonna do? They just move on the next day too. Trump didn't think nothing about it. They about to kill 9 more niggas and 9 more kids allegedly today.
Oh my God!
So
hey, if y'all
you should keep moving as well.
If y'all want to see the last 5 minutes of what we just talked about, going to Patreon.
Got
Patreon.com.
One of these, it just blacks out.
No, okay,
yes, bro.
Yes.
Oh, this Patreon now.
Because what we just said,
fried.
Let's talk really quickly and laugh about Meg Thee Stallion. We deliberately only have like 10 minutes to get into this because there's nothing else I have to add. Welcome to the doom of the day.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
So, who's what day is it? Because I damn near think we should just film a different day.
Because we do need a minute.
We're not gonna get through that in 10
Hell no.
at all.
I know that we said we would talk about Clay and them. Wait till Saturday.
Yeah, okay. Saturday. We need time to get into.
Yeah, we need a lot more time.
We had to get into
into
the White House.
Yeah.
Clay coming right after this. It'll be a little treat for y'all. Y'all'll be good.
It will, bro.
Yep.
And next week, like I said, bro, send y'all outfits.
Yes.
Send the
season,
outfits.
bro.
So post on the Jam story so y'all can send us your outfits.
Yeah. Send the prom fits. Send the Met Gala fits. Just send the fits.
Send the fits. Don't be
Congratulations to the graduates.
Oh God,
our
everybody
class.
graduated and shit. Even our class.
It's 2026.
Our class 20. What we doing for our graduation pictures, boys?
They get about to take a picture with that YouTube
That
flag.
YouTube flag.
Prosecco,
damn,
nigga.
It is our graduation.
Yeah, it's our graduation year and shit.
We'll put that on Patreon too. Thank you guys for joining us. Love y'all. Please have an awesome day or night wherever you may be. Follow us on all of our individuals. As always, I said it at the beginning. I'm not going to say it again. Thank you. Have an awesome day or night. Peace. Love y'all.
Peace out, y'all.
Nigga Alec, bro.
Thank you for watching this long. If you haven't already, subscribe. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? You think we just sitting here doing it for nothing?
You think you're gonna sit here and not do
Need
shit?
to
Like,
eat. I know you're not subscribed. Click it.
cool.